Here we go. Right. So, okay.
Okay.
Vampire the Masquerade.
London.
Episode whatever the fuck
London.
this is. London. Now Europe.
You should call it
Soon to be
Europe.
world.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're waiting for 2 players who will be turning up later on this evening in about an hour, approximately. In the meantime, we shall continue where we left off.
Where was that, Charlie?
We were in a
Armored car.
armored vehicle, driving over the lake. We just rocket launched the hell out of a
Helicopter.
chopper. Yeah.
You
helicopter.
stopped
Oh, yes,
the
that's right. It all comes
car.
back to me.
No, you didn't have to stop the car for that because you climbed out the top. Was it Philippe did that?
I did that. Yeah.
Right, and used the far out. Okay, so by climbing out the top of the tank, the armored car, you rocket launched the helicopter that was following you, that was pursuing you, and you were literally watching this fireball helicopter, not unlike the one you survived, falling from the sky and landing on the ice, cracking the center of this lake, and you watch it slowly over the next 2 minutes pass through the membrane of ice into the water below as you travel to the peak of the next hill, through to the next valley, and dip outside.
I feel kind of sorry for them. I really do.
Are you still at the top of the roof?
Yes, yeah, because I'm stuck. I am stuck and I need help. And I feel sorry for them because I know exactly how they feel. Now, can someone come and help me get my foot out? Yep.
Right, and Charlie, you're driving, right? So can we have a Dex and Drive check from Charlie?
Sure.
And I will reach out and pull him in.
3.
What? Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm
Right,
good.
good. Yep, you're doing good. You found something of a kind of a trail that seems to be working for you at the moment, and you're heading up into the Alps.
Just to annoy Philippe a bit more, I'm just gonna do this. Try and make him sick. Sick.
I wait for that to stop and then try and get him in.
You don't make him sick, but there is a small chance that you cause an avalanche.
I was expecting one last session.
Here it is. Oh,
The
fuck.
Avalanche Inquisition.
Is it?
So
I'm ready.
the armored car starts sliding sideways down the hill, off the road.
Are we supposed to be going down the
There's
hill?
this huge sift of
No.
ice and snow that's packed up on either side of you now, and you're just sliding sideways.
Right.
It's getting faster, and you can see trees beginning to whiz past. The top of a tree goes past in front of the windscreen. Woof!
Have any of you ever heard Italian swearing?
Yes.
What? Yes. Well, now you're hearing it again. What the?
Well, I'd like to try and get my.
There's a
my
whack
sack back.
sound, and the whole truck shakes for a moment.
I brace myself.
Okay, you want to make athletics checks?
Okay. Oh, everyone?
Yeah, everyone.
6 athletics.
Cool. I've got
All right.
Barry. Just one moment.
Oh, 3.
3?
Yep.
3.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Well, makes sense. She's sitting in the driver's seat.
Yeah.
1 for Alex
Melted in.
and
1 for Alex.
and 1 for Philippe.
I see. 1 for Alex and 1 for Philippe. Well, you guys each take a damage level of non-aggravated damage.
The one successes or the
The one successes. Sage, you're fine. Of course, you're driving.
I'm fine. What about the doctor who's beside me?
the doctor that's beside you? Well, he's not here, and this is what happens when you're not here: is you take levels of non-aggravated damage. So he's gonna be informed of that upon his arrival. Remind me if I don't do it straight away.
Okay.
Well, you're almost rolling -2, Barry, but you'll be right.
What did he get?
Well, he's also sitting at aggravated damage, but he's at injured at the moment.
Oh, I see. He's quite injured. Okay, so he's hurting. All right, so keep that in mind. All right, eventually this slidey sidewaysy begins to spin. And so where you're sliding down, coming in one direction, you start to be sliding down on a different direction as the whole
Is it
vehicle
kind of
slides.
flattish, or is it like down a hill?
It's down a hill. It's
Could I
down quite a long hill.
Could I please try and take some charge of the situation?
Sure. You can begin by making a perception check. Perception alertness.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I can.
There, you'll be fine. Six successes. Six
Successes.
Yep.
Oh, between the windows and the rear view mirror, on both sides of the vehicle and what have you, you get the impression that the whole vehicle is spinning around, sliding at the same time on a 45-degree gradient downhill, to a point that looks like it is about to get even steeper because you can no longer see the edge.
Right. Yeah, we can't have that.
I get out, everybody.
I'm gonna take charge of this.
You're gonna drive them out of this?
Yeah, I'm gonna drive them out of this.
Right. And give me one clue how that might work.
Okay. Math.
Did you say meth? What?
Math. I'm gonna fix this with mathematics.
All right, go on with your math.
I'm looking out the back door.
Roll your maths rocks for your dex and drive, and let's see if there's.
Right. This is risky, right?
Is this risky? Yeah, it's about to be risky. I mean, it's okay, it's risky.
Okay.
Philippe looks at his companion
4.
beside him who helped him, and he goes, "This is gonna hurt, right?"
Four
So as we spin
successes.
around, I'm gonna use mathematics to get us out of here, and I don't know how, but because I don't know maths personally.
Well, I what your character is inherently doing here is making geographical and geometrical calculations on the fly in real time without actually thinking them in terms of language. She's just skipping through all of that to the direct application of physics, and she's causing the vehicle to jump from one ice flow to the next, somehow using this innate skill that she has.
I'm gonna die again.
You get to the edge of the actual avalanche and pull off to the side behind a couple of broken stumps, which have broken the fall of the ice so far and is covering you. And you come to a stop. And the rest of the avalanche is just pouring past your window about 5 feet away.
That was fun.
Slowly over the next 5 minutes, it will come to a stop.
Okay. Well, there's the avalanche I was expecting. Bang, bang.
I start having a look around outside.
Philippe's still halfway out the roof, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Right. When does the pain stop?
That sounds so sad.
It is not good. You know, we are not in a pizzeria. I wish I was in the pizzeria. One day I couldn't eat in a pizzeria.
You could eat someone that has eaten a pizza, perhaps.
Pardon?
You could eat someone that has eaten a pizza, perhaps.
Could a vampire eat black pudding?
A vampire could eat black pudding. Whether it could keep it down is.
I think it's a blood sausage.
It is a
How
blood
much
sausage.
snow is on me if I'm still trying to get out of my hole?
Well, I'm going to roll a d10 to determine the amount of snow.
I knew I should know that question.
So a 1 is no snow at all, and a 10 is lots and lots and lots of snow. A 3, so not very much snow.
Oh, Snowbeard.
I suggest that perhaps when the truck finally came to a stop, it kind of went and it just shook all the snow off you in that last moment.
That's quite nice.
Well, I get out and pull Philippe off the car and then start seeing where we are and how we get out.
I'll hop
Right.
out
Just-
too.
Cool.
If it's
Sweet,
if
sort
it's
yourself out.
safe.
All right. So strength acrobatics check, strength athletics check. Yes. Yes. Hmm.
4 successes.
4 successes. Well, it says 2 successes. Why is that?
He's got.
I get
potence.
potence.
Yeah.
Right, you've got potence. Of course. So you might just rip his legs off. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I'm not
Oh
wanting to, but
my God.
well, how's his leg stuck in there?
You have to ask Barry this question. He's the one that voluntarily
Barry, I
got
mean-
stuck.
Philippe, how's your leg stuck? Like, what's going on?
How would I know? I'm up here. You're down there.
I think there might be something like a strap twisted around his leg downstairs, but somebody's going to have to notice that. Who is downstairs inside the truck at this point? Besides the doctor and various Caitlin characters, I assume.
I open the door to hop out to see if it's safe, but I would say I'm probably half in, half out. Like the
Yeah.
door's open.
You can see Philippe's legs wrapped in a strap right now.
All right, Philippe, you're caught. Let me. I'll get the dagger and just cut him out.
Okay.
While I'm
That
pulling on him.
strap's gone now. Never mind.
Well,
Could have just untwisted it, but never mind. $500 strap. Just cut it. Go on.
Not my $500.
Right.
I couldn't give a shit.
All right. Philippe, you're free. You're free now. You can come in or
Thank
out.
you.
Do you go in or out of the truck?
Buonanotte, mi amore.
I
Okay.
don't know what you're saying.
But then again, in or out of the truck, Philippe, up or down?
well, I'm pulling on
I'm
him.
going
So
down.
Oh,
down.
he's trying to go down and you're trying to pull him out. So he's again, we're in this,
Contested.
we're in this contested situation.
Hang on. What are we doing? What are we doing? You're pulling.
I let him go and look at the situation.
All right. He seems to slip and wriggle back down inside the truck at that point, Philippe. You're in the truck.
You know, that thing is hard to get out of.
The doctor has something very important to say. He says it and that's no longer important. No, I'm kidding.
Probably something like, what was the first test? What was, where, how did I get here?
That's a good.
Probably-
Thank you.
you're not
Luke
gonna-
is so easy to pull off, to be honest. All his friends make fun of him for that, so.
Contain
Oh, no.
myself. Contain myself.
Oh
Yeah.
dear.
Contain myself.
Okay, so everything's at a stop. Finally, the ice and snow slows down to a trickle and comes to a halt.
Right.
So, where are we, Sage?
Yeah. As I'm looking around. Does it look like we can get the car out of where we've got it?
Yeah.
It looks like you might be able to, but at great risk. But if you make perception checks now, please. There
All
are
right.
Alex gets 1 success,
1 success.
and
Sage
Philippe
gets
gets
2.
1 success.
And I've gotten 2.
At least your rolls aren't better than mine this time.
We're doing well, aren't we?
Sage, for a moment, you think you smelled wood smoke. Just for a moment.
Okay. I smelled something smoky. Something like wood burning.
Hopefully, there's someone near it. I could really do a feed.
Unless it's just fire, and then fuck that.
Well-
Right?
Yeah, oh, yeah, totally. Like for the same reason I need a feed.
You have the binoculars, don't you?
I have a binocular around.
Just the one binocular. All right. Can I have a look?
Binoculars. Yes.
Oh, is
I
that
get
right?
0 successes and pass them off to Sage.
Could I just say that I'm very sore at this moment. Um,
Still too, even with the
Okay.
binocular.
Okay.
Right. To give them to Philippe for a go.
Sure.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, why not? I
I
can
throw
get
I
a,
throw them to him.
I can get a one as good as
Make a
anybody
catching
else.
check.
Okay. Right. Right. I am ready.
4 successes for Philippe.
Well, Philippe.
Good job.
Well, Philippe, you can see a tiny little bit of smoke coming from the northeast.
There is
It's a little
there-
trail coming out over the trees over there, and you can make out the side of a structure of some sort of building with a yellow bit of paint on the side of it.
There is smoke coming from the northeast. There is a trail, and there is also it is yellow building, something like that. Because can't be that easy to see it. And hang on, let me lean this way a little bit more.
Just right on the camera.
Okay. It is all right. I've got complete under control. And that is all I can tell you. There is a trail. Did I miss anything?
Well, the smoke was trailing.
And the smoke is trailing, sorry. Apparently, it is trailing.
Yeah.
It
There was
is
nothing.
going-
There was nothing about a trail, but the smoke was trailing, so I can
Trailing,
see a
okay.
mistake could have occurred.
Okay, I hit my head. It's my fault. Okay.
Yeah. So let snow and ice.
But with your driving, Sage, you can make a trail.
I could try.
Yeah.
We
why
could try
not?
drive after this mess.
Why not? It's a long way down there, by the way.
Yes.
Okay, let us go.
Let you go, and thus you do. You go. So what are you doing in terms of going? You're going to drive down, or are you going
Gonna
to?
drive. Are we gonna drive?
Can you start moving the
Oh,
vehicle while we
is
wait
there-
outside?
Is there what kind of weaponry do we have in the car before we get going?
All right. Okay.
Because
So
I need
in-
another sniper rifle. I left it behind.
Right.
Or rifle.
There is, in
Easy.
fact, a very shiny sniper rifle in here. There are also a variety of M16s and other European variations of the assault rifle form. There are some shotguns. They are all loaded and have boxes of ammunition, which are marked incendiary.
Oh, it's so cool. Look at all this. Look at all of this
There's grenades.
stuff we have here. There's grenades.
There are flash grenades, smoke grenades, incendiary grenades, fragmentation grenades.
Let's
There
get
are
a pen out.
grenade launchers.
What the hell?
There are body bags, black body bags.
That's what we're talking about.
There are wooden stakes.
We're going to use the.
Cannot hear you over there, Captain Nosferatu.
I will grab some steaks.
Other stakes? Okay, cool. There are knives. There are hand axes. There are spades, like
I will
shovels.
I grab a spade, a hand axe, and a knife then.
I will grab a small assortment of everything that doesn't make me too heavy.
Okay.
Are there any,
Is there a bag?
radios.
Yeah, other bags.
There are bags, there are backpacks and radios.
I will use all that then.
Helmets with goggles,
Yes, we'll use that.
Yep.
scopes. I said there were assault rifles, but there are also submachine guns, 2 heavy machine guns.
We can't just leave this vehicle behind. It is full of all the
It
best
would be-
things
No,
in
I'm-
the world.
I'm just making a go bag if I need it.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
good
yeah.
call. I'll do the
So
same.
am I am working on it. Doc, what would you like? Oh, nothing? Okay.
Oh, we
I
can
would
have all
like
your
to know
things.
the answer to the questions I've been asking for the last session or so. Oh God, he's so silly. He's so silly.
We will
Okay.
see if there's medical stuff for the doc to carry.
There is medical stuff, actually. There are medical kits, full on military packages designed for things like dealing with bullet holes and bullet wounds and things like that.
First aid stuff?
Prosthetic stuff? Not exactly.
First aid.
First aid. Oh, yeah, first aid. Yeah.
Okay.
And like combat first aid. So it's, as I say, bullet wounds and stuff like that too. So they've got
They got body armor?
yes, there's body armor.
Because the one
there a
I got
sink?
is pretty holy now.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check that on.
There's riot shields too.
Oh, I'm not taking one.
Kit
of
would
them.
love that.
There wouldn't be any blood bags, would there?
Blood bags, actual blood bags full of blood.
Yeah.
You could make a investigation check using
That'd
your
be great.
wits and investigation.
I'll have a look too. Can I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alex gets 4 successes.
Wow.
Great.
It's what I do. And
So what was
Philippe
the
gets 2.
Okay. Well, Alex, you discover a refrigerated unit next to the food supply unit that basically holds about 12 large Coke bottle-sized bottles of red liquid.
Cool bananas.
I chuck 2 of those in my bag.
Okay.
I go, oi, Sage, chuck a couple here away.
Oh, thank you.
I forgot the number. You said 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
Blood.
Chuck a few to Philippe and pop a couple now.
2
I'm
bloods.
thirsty.
So
Is
how
it-
many do you leave left? Well, I mean, each of these bottles has 3 drops in it.
Okay.
So if I heal myself, what's going to heal me completely? How bad off am I?
If you spend 1 blood, you can repair 1 because you've already done your aggravated
Willpower.
damage for the day.
Okay.
I'm taking 1. I'm drinking 1. Oh, hold
One
on.
bottle or just one
Before I drink, I'm going to do a test on the blood.
That's a good idea. I wish I thought of it.
As I'm drinking it already.
yeah. And Philippe's doing
thirsty.
the same thing.
Yep, fair enough. I have forgotten what the check is though, so
And the blood is the life.
Philippe is like, oh, I didn't think of that.
okay, so it's stationary. It should just be 6. 2.
2 successes.
Yep. Tell me
Blood.
about the blood.
The blood that you have is vampire blood.
Oh,
Oh, that
I
makes
get
me-
another like, because I rolled 2. It's vampire, yes.
It's there is a mysterious clan that you think you should know what it is, but it doesn't seem to quite register. It's got elements of several clans mixed into it, and you cannot say what this blood is. It's something you've never encountered before. All of the times that you've sat with Uther and he said, okay, try this, try this, try this, and you've been able to eventually be able to tell him what they were from just the taste. This is something that's new. But it
All
has
right.
elements of other things to it.
I'm
Alright, well, I just drank 2 bottles of it.
Well,
As I try and say that.
And I just drank. Oh, crap.
How was it? Because it's vampire blood.
How was it, Russell?
well, okay, Garth. The thing is, your character is going to immediately contest that it was vampire blood because it didn't taste like vampire blood, and you've tasted vampire blood. It tasted like mortal blood. At least your one did.
I call shenanigans. It tastes fine.
All right. Oh, did you drink all of it?
Yeah.
Is there
There's more
some?
bottles, but there'd probably be some left in the bottle that he had. Yeah, there's a
There you go.
small amount.
Sweet. I'll check his too.
Okay.
Thank you. 1 for him.
His blood, the blood that he drank in that bottle, was mortal blood.
Okay. No, you're fine. Luckily, let's test yours, Philippe.
Okay.
Do I have to roll for all these?
Yep.
Okay.
But can you also
so
test these two?
four for his, four for
Yep.
Philippe's.
Philippe's was mortal blood.
Okay, so you're fine. Okay, I'm putting the vampire one aside. And then the other one that I have,
Yep. Test that.
just one.
Mortal.
Okay, so I'm okay with that. And then the other, how many? Okay,
There were
one,
Gave you
10
two.
altogether.
right. So I need to do 6 more checks.
Yep.
So nothing for that next one.
So you don't know.
Can't quite figure out this one. I would not use it. 3. Was the one after
Definitely
that?
mortal.
Okay, yep. 4 after that.
Mortal.
I've lost count. 1, 2, 3.
No, 2 more, I
1,
think.
2, 3. 3 more from looks
3
of it.
more. Okay.
4.
Vampire blood.
Okay, I put the vampire with the vampire. 2.
Mortal.
And I've fucked the game. Great. Why
Don't fuck the game.
go away? I might have to okay, here we go.
Gonna reload.
No, we're good. We're good. And 2 for the last one.
2 for the last one. Is mortal.
Okay, sweet. So these 3 bottles, we need to just not touch them. Maybe if we
Put them
could,
back in the fridge.
As
maybe
you're
we could
looking
write
at them,
vampire on more.
can you make a perception check now?
Everybody?
Yeah, everybody that's paying attention to the
4.
bottles and what you're doing. So 4 saves.
Alex gets 0.
0. Okay.
I imagine it's like a ghoul concoction. Something for the
Philippe
ghouls.
gets 1.
1 success. Philippe, you notice Sage noticing something about the bottles. Sage, what you notice is that the bottles are different. They're actually different. Some of them
Oh.
are square and some of them are circular.
Okay, so all the vampire ones are
Square.
okay, and the one that I couldn't tell.
The one that you couldn't tell was circular.
Okay, sweet.
Oh,
Probably
no,
with-
no, it was square, I think.
Okay, okay.
Does that
so
make 3 or 2 vampire?
that would make 3.
3. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Okay. Okay, so these 3 are vampire. They're in square bottles as well. The circular ones seem to be mortal. Like I've tested all those. That's fine. There you go.
Okay, we better get some equipment for Raya and the other person.
Well, hopefully we won't have to separate from the vehicle. We could just
Yeah,
just
but
give
we'll
it a
put-
shot.
We'll take, no offense, but we'll take this lot out in the bag.
Yes,
So
yes.
if something goes wrong and you have to leap out and then it blows up, we've
Yeah.
still got something.
Yes, that works.
Okay.
Background ourselves. I'm gonna
Okay,
hop in
so-
the driver's seat.
All right. So you're going to get everything out of the vehicle that you think might be worth saving.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll putting it on their person.
Okay, you're going to try and
Okay.
carry everything. And that, I guess
Where-
that we can include the other so-called bodies in the scene to be doing
Yeah.
that as well.
We were going to
Yeah.
we were going
I'm
to
wearing my
try and
backpack.
we were going to try and drive, but if we needed to hop out, then we have the bags around us.
All right.
That's what the intent was.
Okay.
That's okay. We're gonna give it a shot, eh?
All right. So where
Right.
is everybody? You're the only one in the vehicle at this point?
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh,
Drive.
we've got 3 NPCs as well. Oh, they're
think-
NPCs at the moment.
They're getting out of the vehicle.
Oh,
I'm getting out of the vehicle too.
wow.
You need it to be as light as possible to get across as far as you can as well. That's the other
Right.
thing with the ice.
We'll take it slow then. It's just me.
You even take out some canisters of petrol and things.
Okay. But the vehicle needs petrol, so yeah. And if she crashes it, then it doesn't blow up and she doesn't die.
All right. Dex and drive.
So 5.
5?
Yep.
All
This
right.
is risky, right?
This is risky. Yep. All right. You make a path down the slope to the edge where you find that there is a massive cliff that falls off. And so you stay to the left, to your side of the path, and you follow it down, and it takes quite a few minutes, but eventually you get down to a flat, safe area from whence you can make a perception check.
Okay. 4.
4 successes. You see a yellow sign through some trees, and you think you can see a building up there.
Okay. So everything is safe to hop out and have a look, or to talk
yeah.
to the others.
You can't talk to anybody because they're upstairs at the top of the thing where you left them.
Oh, they're not going to follow behind.
We'll follow your tracks.
Yeah.
Are you
Between
in
your
contact
tracks.
with each other by any means?
Both
Did they have
radios.
headsets in there?
Well, they do, but how do you know whether they're listening to them?
Well, if we're on a separate channel from them, because headsets normally have different channels.
Right.
But we should see if we can find their channel.
You can assume that your channels are being monitored.
Yeah, okay.
Well, if they've been monitored, we could really fuck with them. Anyway, all right, we'll just keep going. I will try and I'll put my hand out the window. Can I put my hand out the window, or do I have to open the door in order to?
I think you have to open the
Sit them.
door. It's a big ass armored truck.
Right, I'll open the door slowly, still driving, and be like, "Hey, look over there at the building."
I look
That's some good
whilst
looking.
following.
Are you going that slowly that these guys are right next to you?
At this, well, yes, to try and
Okay, so when you
make
drove
sure
out,
everything's safe.
okay, so when you drove out through there, that makes sense. Okay, so you just drive together and you
Yeah.
get out to that point and you follow down. That takes like an hour and a half.
So what are we looking for
So now you're
at time wise?
right. So time wise, I'm always going to be a little bit generous and give you an extra couple of hours and make it 3 a.m.
Okay, this might be good for us. Maybe we'll see. We'll drive to the building.
Okay,
I
so
believe in you, Sage.
you head off through the trees, and as you get closer, you see that there is a road. The road is covered in frost and snow. It looks like it must be probably a closed road. But there is a building, and on the front of it there is a sign that says gas station. In fucking various languages, including English, French, and Italian, possibly German as well. It's just a bunch of different greetings, and the rest of the sign is covered in snow. There is one vehicle in the forecourt of the car park at the front of the gas station, and it's parked, closed, nobody in it by the looks of it. It's just like a station wagon. You can make perception checks.
Good idea. 2.
2 successes. Okay.
Alex gets 1.
Sage, you would say that the place was closed.
Philippe 3.
Could I read the rest of the sign? Just brush off the snow.
Yep. Which sign in particular? The main.
Yeah, the main one.
The main one. It says. One moment, please.
Okay.
What did I look at? Okay, it says Vesoul gas station. Yeah.
Does that sound like a place?
It sounds like it. Well, yeah, it looks like it's a place. Yep.
There was a place they talked about us, them taking us to Bissell, wasn't it?
Saval,
Oh,
Palu?
different.
Safalu, Safalu.
It was different. But this place might, I don't know,
Might hold us.
map or something.
It's snowing again, and it's coming down diagonally.
When doesn't it snow in this place in Romulus or not? That's Philippe money, by the way. Snowing.
Is the gate open or is it just?
There's no gate, but
No
there's a
gate?
glass door on the front of the gas station.
Okay.
It's dark inside. You can see there's a padlock on the front glass. There's a security camera up there.
I'd like to have a look at the vehicle and see if it's recently got here.
Okay. You can make an investigation check.
It's my favorite.
Yeah.
No. Perception investigation?
Yep.
Okay. Just the one.
One success. Well, that's enough to notice that the registration on the windscreen wiper thingy on the windscreen is about 3 months out of date.
Okay.
Can I investigate too and see what country the plates are from, sort of thing?
Yep. That doesn't really require a roll to see what country they're from. They're from Switzerland.
All right. And this is probably the role it needs. Where's Switzerland in relation to Safalo in Italy?
A long way away. Not really the same direction.
Oh boy. Is there somewhere to put the armored vehicle? Is there like a garage or something?
No.
No, okay. It's like a gas station. I thought there was somewhere.
It's just a gas station by itself.
Oh, okay, right. Should we try and go in?
Yeah, why not? Can I roll a security check to see if there's any way to break in
You can
without
do
being
that.
seen on camera?
You can do that. Make a check.
Hacks, man. Let's go.
3.
Well, there's two ways of doing that. The first way is to disguise yourselves and then just break in front of the camera. And then, nobody knows who broke in. The second way is to destroy the camera from a distance. And I guess the third way would be to actually check if the camera is even operating, and or cut off any outside communication lines if you have that opportunity.
I look for.
We should kill the power. Oh, hang on, no. I don't want a computer if there's one in there. Sage, can you shoot that camera?
Can you shoot the
Can I shoot
camera?
that camera?
But you keep leaving a gun everywhere, so I don't know if you've
Philippe,
actually got one or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially with that new gun, they should be
Do I have
really-
one with a silencer? Okay, so
The
I don't
gun-
know if I want to.
Have you got any anti-camera munitions?
I've got like the one of the
Get
gun
a-
that Rita gave me.
Get a bottle,
Rita-
plastic bottle, put it on the
so
end.
Raya.
and shoot it. Yeah.
So checks and firearms
Okay.
with a sniper
Firearms.
rifle, or is this
I want something with a with
pea
the
shooter?
the silencer on it.
Okay.
That's all right.
Okay, so it's
So-
going to be like a submachine gun or a pistol.
A submachine gun. Let's just go the pistol, eh?
You could have a silencer on a sniper rifle.
Yeah,
Totally, totally you can.
Sure. Let me just go 50 feet that way.
Just kills the range.
Yeah.
And then try and shoot it from afar.
Well, you're not trying to shoot from 2 miles away, so there's that.
Mm-mm.
It's a couple of 100 feet, I expect.
This is nothing to you, says Philippe. Absolutely nothing. Don't,
Okay.
I will shut up so you can concentrate.
Let me just make sure. So, just one. That was actually pretty shit.
Just the one.
Yeah.
Well, you put a big hole in the wall next to the camera.
That was just to get an idea, right?
Range
Okay.
finding.
Okay.
Try again.
Yeah. Try again.
All right. 4. That's more like
At
it.
this point,
That
the camera is now dangling off of a wire, and a little bit of smoke goes. Bzzzt.
Okay, good.
That is
Right.
what I
I
like.
move forwards. How can I get entry without causing too much damage?
You don't know how to get entry without causing too much damage. There's plate glass through the front of this place. There is a back door, but it seems very sealed.
Pull out the axe and
Go through the plate glass.
Yep.
All right. Can we get a strength and athletics check, please?
I'll walk back to the coterie.
With your potence, I'm assuming that's another +2. Or no, plus 2
4.
successes. 4 successes. Right, you smash in the front window. You just like, and it goes down in front of you. You shield your eyes from the broken, shattered glass as it scatters all about, lands on the floor in big chunks of green and white crystals.
All right, let's go. I'm gonna have a look for a few maps or a computer, something like that.
There is a computer, there's a teller, there's also a bunch of maps sitting up on one of the racks nearby. You believe that you might be on the borders between a number of European countries in the Alps.
Let's go back to my place.
Uh,
I grab a whole lot of maps.
You believe you're on the borders of France, Switzerland, and Italy. And you are near a place called Servoz.
Do you think Parker would be able to arrange transport to this place in Italy if we were to get hold of him?
If you were able to get hold of him to organize his own transport there?
No, meaning I'm asking the coterie.
Oh, I see.
What do you reckon he'd be able to sort us out transport from place A to B?
Perhaps it's worth giving a shot.
Because we could hunker down here for a night or two and then
I think
get some
just a night,
transport.
and then we move on. But for now, I'm going to go and see if anyone else is here. So I'm going to explore with a gun.
Okay.
Ready? I'll go with the smaller one.
So can you make a perception check?
Right. That is incorrect. Perception. Witness. Just the one.
Just the one? Okay.
Yeah.
You think you heard a creak upstairs.
Right. I'm gonna go upstairs.
You find the stairs and do you just run up the stairs?
No, I'm gonna walk.
Are you gonna stealth or are you gonna walk or are you gonna run?
We are going to stealth.
Okay.
All of us. Yep.
Dex and stealth, please, from everyone who is going up the stairs.
I will be going up the stairs with it.
Philippe, are you going up the stairs?
I will cover the bottom.
I think we can assume that the other players who are not present are covering downstairs if you want.
3 successes
I'll go
from me.
upstairs. I'll go upstairs then.
Okay, 3 successes.
And 1 for Philippe.
Mm.
2 successes.
2 successes.
4, 3, and 2.
4, 3, and 2. Okay. You get upstairs, you hear another creaking sound as you're getting to the top of the stairs. And as you come to the top of the stairs, you see this black object poking out from around the side of the wall. And it starts getting longer, kind of like a blade. But then it begins to turn around the corner.
Like fiber optics.
Not exactly. More like someone holding a sword and turning the sword around the corner until the sword gets to the very edge of the corner. And as it does, it comes around and there's a face on the end of it.
Oh,
So funny.
I'm shooting that shit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's like this creature has a blade for a nose, which
Is it a
I'm gonna-
human creature?
it is an ex-human creature.
Could I please use? Oh, well, that's fucked, man. That's so fucked. I'm gonna try ore.
Or
Yeah. Let's just go figure out how to do it. Charisma performance.
you
And
notice
she-
that this creature seems to be largely made of bone.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna
Is it
it's
like
mo-
those things we came across in Norway?
A little bit, yeah.
Hmm.
Give it a shot, eh? Who knows? Oh, sorry. Please ignore that. I just fucked that up, as usual.
So you didn't roll 7 successes, but
No.
instead 5.
Yeah.
Right. What was this for again?
Just to awe.
Awing the creature. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I owe everyone in the vicinity. So
Right. So everybody else is awed the fuck out of.
sorry.
Mm.
What?
Mm. It kind of steps out, lurches as it moves out from behind the wall, coming around, and you realize that its neck is elongated about 4 feet. And then its first limbs stumble out from behind the wall, around the corner. And you see parts of it eviscerated hanging from the front of it. Just dangles of flesh and goo, and possibly exterior parts somehow placed in the wrong places. Hands for feet. It steps out. Mm. It sniffs at you. Sage, it sniffs at you.
Right.
Its blade's nose comes up towards your face,
Hello.
nicks your cheek with the razor edge of its bone blade nose.
Ow.
Can I sneak past him?
Can you sneak past? With your obfuscate, I feel that with a whee stealth check, the likelihood is pretty high. Mm.
3 successes.
3 successes, you get behind it.
Stuart, you need to do quick. Okay. I still got my gun out, but I'm
It
not going
begins
to do
to
anything.
raise this thing that is in fact a claw, made also of bone. What are you doing, Sage?
I'm going to prepare to dodge.
Okay, you can make a dex and dodge check is appropriate now.
Oh, very good. 5.
5. I can't see that I will be able to match that sort of dodging, but I shall try.
Okay.
10 and a 1. 9 and a 6. Nothing else worth speaking of. Never mind. Okay, it snaps next to your head.
Oh, I guess you weren't actually charmed by me. Gonna take a shot.
Take a shot.
If and when I'm allowed to, I will take a shot.
All right. Yeah, you can take a shot. Philippe, what are you doing during this?
I've been aiming at its head for the last yeah.
Okay,
Well, they
Last year.
yeah.
so
yeah.
you can take a dex and firearm shot too, Barry.
Yeah, I will.
I'm going to duck around the corner and make sure there's nothing else coming.
Sage makes a 4-point roll
Yeah.
with the dex and firearms with what weapon?
With the Glock.
Block.
With the Glock.
So sorry, Alexis, dex and firearms for Barry.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
Aw.
Oh,
Well, I had a Glock too, so we're both thinking along the same,
Yeah.
same lines.
Both even said Glock at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Glock, yeah.
That'd be a
3
great
from Philippe.
3. Okay, so between the two of you, you blow bullet holes through its head, and it collapses into the turf in front of you, making a shrill shriek, and then it stops. It begins to just bleed out this pool of blood on the floor in front of you.
I'm going to use the taste for blood. Oh god, this is gonna be so bad.
There is suddenly a dunk, 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 dunk against the house, the outside of the building.
And our friends, wait,
Nothing coming down the hallway behind him, though.
our friends
Nothing that
haven't
you can
alerted
see.
us or anything.
Nope.
Well, while you guys trick that out, I'm gonna use this blood thing.
So who's checking out the what?
Where's the noise coming from? Can I get to it from upstairs? Like
can make-
the side?
Yeah, make a perception check.
1 success.
It's coming from one side of the house or the other. Philippe, would you like to make a perception check?
yes, please.
Cool.
4 successes for Philippe.
4 for Philippe. No, that's Sage. And then
That's
4 for
Sage.
Philippe.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
that
I
made,
did.
made all the difference.
I did taste for blood, so
Okay.
yeah. that's
So
what I was
with
saying.
your taste for blood, you're looking for clans and other blood information, right?
Yeah, I want to know if it's similar to the stuff we got in that bottle.
It is not at all similar to the stuff that you got in that bottle,
Very good.
oddly
So-
enough.
Ghoul
It was a ghoul.
with
Yeah.
some Tzimitzi.
Correct.
Okay. An
Yep.
air of Tzimitzi. What about like a gin? Give me a gin.
Generation,
Yeah.
you would say 7th or 8th.
Okay, that's not too bad. Don't know if I need any more information. That seems to be pretty damn good. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Perception checks.
All right. Very good. So it's dead and it's bleeding out on the floor. Philippe, you made your perception check very successfully with a 4. You hear the sound again coming from the side of the house. You move over to another room and look out against the window. Put your face against the window, and you can see there's this piece of wood swinging from the side of the house in the wind that's going boom, 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 boom.
Okay. So it's not people attacking, it's just a piece of wood in the wind.
Yeah.
It's just a piece of wood in the wind.
I keep investigating the top half of the house.
Boom, 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 boom. Okay, you continue investigating the top half of the house. You find that there apparently was a family living here, probably a month or so ago. Seems like this was some sort of family business. You were just guessing, but that seems to be the way it was. There was a room up here with a safe. The safe has been ripped out of the wall. There are photographs of a teenage girl. And you can make a perception investigation check.
Okay.
Three successes.
She had the features of the creature that you just killed.
I pass this on to Sage and Philippe. But where's the thing that created it? Maybe we should just get out of here.
Yeah,
Stock up and go.
let's stock up and go. We need to get food for the retainers as well.
We don't have a lot of time. We've got like 3 hours before sunrise-ish.
Okay.
You hear a big crash coming from downstairs, bottles and stuff.
Run downstairs.
Why do I imagine that's the doctor? It's just being nosy.
Do you call out to the doctor? Because he doesn't answer if you do.
No.
No?
Let's just go and find out, shall we?
Go down.
Yep, go downstairs.
Right. Well, when you get downstairs, there is a figure that you have not seen before standing in the middle of the gas station. Your friends appear to be staked.
Of course they do.
Bang.
This figure is holding something that looks like some sort of assault rifle, M16 or something. It looks up at you across from beneath a hat. It's like a wide Spanish-looking hat. It's got some snow on top of it, and he's got like almost like a Mexican-looking bandolier on him, and a cloak that goes down to his ankles. And he
This
says,
guy's so cool.
"Funny meeting you here." Did you say that you fired, Philippe?
Yeah.
Okay, so Dex and firearms from Philippe, please.
2 successes.
2 successes. Okay. By the time you fired, he's gone.
So did he miss?
You don't know. You didn't see him mist. You can make a perception check if you want.
Right.
Could it have been
Two.
speed?
You would have seen him just go out from where he was standing.
Oh.
Right. Could we obfuscate at the same time? Where are you?
Oh, I'm here waiting for you.
Who are you?
Won't you love to know?
That's why I
I'm
asked.
the one who's going to finish you now.
But why?
You are my next meal. That's
Uh,
why. You are vampires, aren't you? And how lucky I am to stumble upon you here in this desolate, windy place. How perfect. I was just about to run out of hope when I saw this shelter.
But I'm so confused. Were you following us, or were you here earlier?
What are you talking about? I have no idea, but never mind.
While they're talking,
He
I'm
whips out and takes a shot up the stairs at you guys. What are you doing,
Dodge?
Barry? Same thing, but in the
I'm-
opposite direction?
yeah.
Okay. So you guys shoot each other in the face. Okay. Dex and firearms from Philippe.
Okay.
Or yep. 1.
1. Okay. So you would have hit once. Make a Dex and dodge.
Okay.
You need 2 successes.
0 successes.
0 successes. Okay. You take 2 levels of non-aggravated damage, Philippe,
Okay.
as he pops around the corner and shoots at you.
You are now wounded.
But he kind of spins out in front of the middle of the corridor and then over to the other side.
Yep. Okay. Oh,
We should shoot him.
I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot.
Did you like my little friend?
Ah,
Wasn't she sweet? So cute, that one.
I'm gonna go back down one of the corridors upstairs and try and get out one of the windows.
All right. Make a Dex and athletics check. You're doing this stealthily? Make a stealth
Yep.
check.
I'm just also spending blood and Dex. Dex and
Alright.
stealth is 3 successes, and then Dex and athletics. Whoops, that's alertness.
She was so sweet. You should have seen. But there was this
No.
look in her face that
Where's
always
that voice coming from?
just got under my skin. Downstairs.
Where's his? Look for his aura downstairs.
So you're okay. So you're looking. You're trying to get a glimpse of him from the top of the stairs,
Yeah.
down the stairs, and he's in a gas station shop,
Yeah.
right, full of aisles.
Yeah.
So can we get a perception and empathy check from Philippe, please?
Sure can.
Thank you very much.
I'm going. Do we see him?
You can make a perception check. He's hiding. He's
2
not
successes.
standing. 2 successes. Okay. Yeah, Philippe, you vaguely get a little bit of aura, but not much. Enough to know that he's a vampire.
I got 3
Yeah.
successes on that perception check.
So, Sage, from where you are, you can see his shadow downstairs at the end of aisle 4.
Would I be able to run down and get to him, like with a melee range?
Do you have celerity?
I do not have celerity.
So you're just going to run down straight up to him into melee range. And
I just need to know what
he would get
if I could.
he would get at least 1 attack against you, if not more.
Okay, sweet. I will try and I'll go down, but I'll try and get some cover first.
Okay, so you're going to go downstairs and look for cover
Yeah.
and move straight for that cover. Okay, so you're going to make a dex and dodge check immediately when you get to the bottom of the stairs.
Just the one.
1 success. Okay, you take 1 level of aggravated damage unless you can soak it.
Could always I can't soak it, can I? I need fortitude.
Fortitude to soak.
Yeah. Nope. The fuck?
Did you like that, friend?
Okay. Does he show himself up when he does that to her?
Not from your angle. He's not opening himself up to the line from the doorway from the stairs. He's not stupid.
Okay.
He is, in fact, on the parallel angle to that, the opposite angle, so that he will not be seen.
Okay.
Anything going past that doorway at the bottom of the stairs, he has access to shoot at.
He does.
You believe so? Now, Alexi, you went out the window and you're going around the long way. Is that right?
I did.
So whereabouts are you now?
I'm trying to flank him, but I'll be coming around out front.
Coming around the mountain as she comes.
Something like that.
Something like that. Okay, so you get out the front of the place, and you see there's a motorcycle parked there. Nobody on it. It's just parked.
Cool. I make note of it as I come past.
All right. The key is sitting in the motorcycle.
I take the key on the way past.
Okay.
Okay.
Do we can we see the guy through the shelving?
Through the shelving.
Yeah.
From the top of the stairs.
Oh no, I went down.
Oh, you went down. Okay, so you're looking through the shelving. You can make a perception check.
Okay. 5.
You can see him like a shadowy figure in the back corner, in the back right corner, with 2 guns now, holding them like this.
Okay.
His
I'm
head
going
down in the shadows.
If I see him, after that check, I'm sure I did. I'm gonna pull out the pin or whatever. I'm gonna activate the flashbang. Throw it.
Activate the flashbang.
Yeah.
Right, okay, roll your dex and athletics.
Oh my god. Okay. 4.
4 successes.
Eat
Okay,
it.
so the flashbang goes off. Bang. Anybody downstairs is fucking blinded unless they were known to look away from it.
I did not.
Hello.
Oh good, I can run up and take the stake out of the doctor's chest. Because now that he's here.
Right. That's a great idea.
You know, I'll do that
You
so
should
that
do
you've
that.
got
Well, that's what I was trying to do up until you flashbanged me.
I didn't
Right.
I thought you went upstairs.
I went around.
Fuck the
Oh,
shit.
you didn't know
I didn't
where
know
I was
that. Okay, to make things easier, I will run up to the doctor and I will pull the stake out of his chest so he can be a part of this. Not that he's actually going to do anything.
Yeah, yeah. You know, he'll probably roll some Watties baked beans down the aisle so that everyone trips over them.
Gotcha.
I don't know if he's
Yeah.
talking or not, but we can't hear him and we can't see him, but we know he's there.
Does
It's a little bit spooky.
okay. Does Philippe see him after the flashbang go off?
Does
did it-
Philippe see him after the flash? Well, Philippe needs to make a check to make sure that he doesn't get flashbanged.
Oh.
I'm upstairs.
Dixon dodge.
Yeah,
I'm
but
upstairs.
Upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay, but were you looking at the doorway to the main entrance downstairs?
No, I was looking around for the guy because I don't exactly know where he is.
You know that he's downstairs. You know that much.
Yeah. I might have
So-
seen some of the flash, definitely.
Yeah, I think you saw the flash. So we're going to make a check. It's just going to be a dex and dodge.
Yeah.
Alexis, the
One.
best vampire ever times
Oh.
10.
You
One
know what?
success. Okay, so the flash caught you not terribly, but you're still a little bit dazed, Philippe, for a moment.
Okay.
So you're trying to recover your senses. Because I'm thinking your Toreador, you're also using heightened senses. A minute ago, you were looking for his aura, and then a flash went off, boof, all at the same time. Hello.
I will also take the stakes out of the other 2.
Right.
Look, we have our
Okay.
characters back. They're not NPCs.
So
Can't hear you yet. Hold on. My
Oh.
headphones in.
once I've got everybody in and we do a quick sound check, and I'll just do that with John Shipman right now.
Hello.
You can hear
you
us? Cool, awesome. And check. Caitlin, can you hear us? Okay, cool. So I'm going to just pause the game for a moment and re-describe the situation that we're currently in.
Lol.
Shipman and Caitlin, which character you want to talk about right now? They're in the same situation, regardless.
Okay.
The three of you, being 2 players and 3 characters, are currently lying staked on the floor in front of the doorway of a gas station. It's very dark because it's the middle of the night, of course, and the gas station lights are out. So what's going on is a little bit of flashlight going around. A flash bang just went off. You've both just had this. Well, you've both characters, both players have just had all the stakes pulled out by that was in fact Sage. So you're kind of heaving right now, and will be ready to come into action next round as you recover your senses for the first couple of seconds. At this point, what you also know is that you escaped with the business with the helicopter and the armored truck. You drove until you ended up in a, what was it, a
Avalanche?
Avalanche. Thank you for the word, avalanche. Sliding down a hill. You all nearly died if it wasn't for Sage's amazing driving that got you out of the way of the avalanche and off into safety. Then
How did we get into the avalanche?
Sage driving into the avalanche got you into the avalanche. But that's not important. In any case, she then drove very, very slowly and carefully down the other side, taking a very long, slow route that took several hours to get to this gas station by road, which you have since entered. They've been upstairs running around having adventures while you guys have been downstairs guarding them when you suddenly found yourselves staked, which was cheap of me, frankly. But, it worked and it kept you out of trouble for the meantime. But now you're unstaked. And Barry, you're firing blindly down the stairs. You can make a dex and firearms check.
Yeah.
The difficulty is 9.
Ooh.
Yeah, there would be something hard.
It's fine. You've got this.
It's freaking hot where I am.
Minus 2 successes.
Oh, minus 2.
It's actually real chilly where I am.
Minus 2. Well, in which case, Caitlin, make a dex and dodge roll.
Okay, cool. Are both Sienna and Rhea there, or is it just one?
What would you like?
Could be both of them.
I'm happy to be both. I'm just asking because I've got both of their sheets up currently.
Okay, cool. Well, you should be both then.
Okay.
So Sienna, you're making a dex and dodge check.
Right. Dex is already there, and dodge. Not brawl, dodge. Thank you very much.
Dodge.
Dodge. 2 successes.
2 successes. Okay, you succeed. Very good. No problem. Dr. Shipman, what are you doing as you wake up from this staking in the middle of a gas station, in the middle of the night, in the middle of nowhere, snow on the ice, darkness?
Is this still the second test?
You don't know.
I asked this to everyone.
Honestly, that's a very good question.
Earlier in the session, I was pretending to be you.
She
Me.
was.
Or him.
I think that's exactly what she said. Her camera froze for a moment there. What did you say, Sage?
Earlier in the session, I was saying exactly what you were saying about the tests.
In your voice.
The low voice.
She did the voice.
Yeah.
Okay. So at that point, what you have also become aware of is that there is some dude running around with a hat on and some guns.
You guys need to kill him.
Yes, boss.
You're fine. Where are you, Alex?
You guys can all make dex and dodge rolls, please.
Okay. 2. Ooh.
2. You take 1 level of non-aggravated damage.
Okay.
Philippe rolls 1.
Philippe,
0.
you take 1 level of non-aggravated damage.
I'm not even there, so do I have to roll?
You don't have to roll. However, Dr. Shipman. Oh my. Dr. Shipman, you take 3 levels of non-aggravated damage and 1 level of aggravated damage, unless you can soak any of that.
I don't think so.
How many
mean-
saves did you make in your dex and dodge?
Well, I got a 1 and an 8.
Oh, so nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3 levels of non-aggravated and 1 level of aggravated damage.
Cool.
Rhea got 2 successes and Sienna got 0.
Rhea. That's on a corner. Okay. Rhea, you're versus 7, so what did you say?
2.
Oh, sorry, not 7, 2. 2, okay, you're nullified, that's good. And last but not least, 10 or 7.
Sienna got 0, so she'll get hit.
So that's 2 hits. Okay,
Yeah.
non-aggravated hits for her.
Right.
All right, Alexis, what are you doing?
I want to pull out a stake and try and sneak up behind him.
Okay. Stealth, dex and stealth.
Four successes.
4 successes. You get behind him. He
Come
seems
on,
to be
let's see.
lining up on Caitlin's character right now, because she seems to be the most slowest to come together, having been destaked.
All right,
All
well,
right, so
I
Alexis.
want to stake him then.
All right, so you're going
Do
to
I
make
get any bonuses?
any bonuses?
That's-
Well, you have dex and melee. Actually, you can use strength and melee because of the fact that you know where you're going to hit him.
All right.
You're invisible basically. So
And I will spend the willpower.
okay.
Oh.
2 successes.
That was hilarious.
Isn't it 3 for you? Because you got potence,
Yeah, I've got 2 potents and then 1.
1 willpower. So it'd
Yeah,
be
so I
2,
would have
right?
got 2 successes.
All you
Yeah.
needed was 2 successes, and you managed to get -1. You started
Yeah.
with 2 successes, and you ended with -1. Okay. Well, just as you're about to stake him, he just turns around and sees you and fires his gun. It's close range, so he doesn't shoot very accurately. You can make a dex and dodge check, or you can just soak this, whatever you want.
I will try and dex and dodge before. 2 successes.
Yeah, you dodge it. You get out of the way. Doctor,
I think I'm gonna just try and hide.
okay, dex and stealth. Caitlin,
Rhea is going to try and take a shot at someone. Sienna is going to hide.
okay, it's dex and stealth for Sienna, and Rhea can make a dex and firearms.
0.
Charlie,
I'm going to also fire.
dex and fire.
Yeah.
Barry,
4
to
successes
Hugh.
from Sienna. She is
When I
Invisible.
see him, I'll shoot
Another
the
3.
bugger.
Another 3.
Yeah, added to that.
I will celerity and shoot him at the same time.
Okay.
2 successes for Rhea shooting.
Wow. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. This creature begins to transform,
Oh,
and he begins to get taller. If you've ever seen the version of Dracula with Gary Oldman in it,
The red armor.
you know the form that he takes when he's fucking huge and he's walking around going. That's kind of what this guy does now. He transforms into something a lot like that. You see his bones stretching and his skin stretching out to its limits as he transforms into this thing. And he swings around, extruding these bone blades from him, and he swings at you, Sage, dex and dodge.
Okay.
And a lot of the bullets that you fired at him, he puts his bony limbs in front of himself and just hides behind them as the bullets ricochet off the outside of cage that he makes out of his limbs.
I got 2.
2 successes.
Yeah.
Okay. You take a level of non-aggravated damage as you're smacked against the wall.
Okay. Can I touch him?
Touch him?
Or like as he like touched me,
Can
could
you
I
show
like
me on the little dolly where you want it?
anywhere really? Yeah, anyway, yeah, can I try and get a grab in?
A grab. Okay. So this is a strength check.
Uncle Bad Sage.
It's just to touch, really. It's not.
Strength and effort. What's a touch? Is just
Yeah.
a touch that you're looking for.
Yeah, I'm just after a touch.
Okay, so it's a dexterity check then.
Dex-
Dexterity and acrobatics.
Athletics?
Athletics, yeah.
We don't really have acrobatics in this.
Same thing, acrobatics. Yeah.
Okay. Nope, nothing.
And I want to try and get behind him again.
Okay, you want to try to get behind him.
I think I'll use 2 blood points though, so I can heal myself. That
You
hurt.
realize that he has a tail in this form that is extruding even as you speak. Seems to be made out of bone segments.
What's the back of his chest look like? Just a big chest plate or something?
Basically, yes. He has a kind of insectoid kind of look to it from the outside. These hardened, brown and blood-covered plates made of, browned bone.
I will try and get some distance and go back into obfuscate stealthing.
Okay. So who's next? Barry, do you want to have a go?
Yeah.
You're still at the top of the
alright.
stairs, Barry. Do you want to come down the stairs at any time, or are you going to stay the fuck up there?
Is he up? Well, he's made himself bigger. Now he's obvious, right?
He's, a lot more obvious, and now he's knocking over, products and shelves with
Okay.
his
Well,
body.
I'll shoot him in from up at the stairs.
Okay, how are you going to mitigate the fact that your friends are down there and you may hit them?
No. Okay. Okay. I'll come down. The stairs would have been a perfect place. Okay. I'll
Well,
come
I mean,
down.
you can just make a perception check to see that they're not in your field of fire.
Okay.
All right, let's make a
do
perception
that.
check.
Let's do that.
Garth.
Cool. 3 successes for the
3
perception check.
successes. Okay. You think you've got a moment where you can fire.
Okay.
All right.
I
so
will
dex,
take that moment.
Dex and firearms.
Yeah.
Is there any
2 successes.
Caitlin,
is there any gasoline in this
this, my friend,
gas station?
is a gas station. and
Exactly.
There is gasoline. And
Fire is bad for
firewood.
everyone.
Are there like gas tanks that are
Yes,
like
there
filled?
are.
Oh my god, we're gonna die.
Sienna's gonna go and find some of
Gonna
those.
kill us.
She's currently 4 times successes stealth. She's gonna try and find those, and Raya's just gonna keep shooting at the dude.
You see the gas bottles sitting outside, ready to be filled up. A couple of them look like they might be full already behind a chain link fence inside of a bin.
Yeah, she's gonna make a run for those. She's gonna make a beeline for those.
Okay, so you need to make some sort of athletics check to rip the gate off that area where the filled ones are.
Yep. Oh, is it athletics and strength?
and athletics, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You can add potence, will give you automatic successes per dot,
That says Sienna. She doesn't have potence,
right?
but she did get 3 successes
Right.
on her 3 dice.
It's really
So,
good.
which is
I think that's enough to definitely break it somewhat, but it hasn't snapped yet.
that's fine. She can take another 2 rounds trying to sort that out, and then Raya's going to also fire at him and
Okay,
Just
Dex
keep
and
going.
firearms, Dex and firearms from Raya.
Dex and firearms from Raya. 4 successes.
4 successes. Okay, so you plaster him. Question
Whoa.
is, ooh,
She like pops out from where she was like taking cover, stands in the middle of the thing, just plants her feet, and goes.
right. So every one of your bullets hits him. 3 of the. How many bullets do you think you would have fired?
3, 4, however many. She's got 1 level of celerity, so as many as she
Should have fired
could.
6.
6. She would have
It's
done
like
6.
half a clip.
Half a clip.
Okay, so you fire half a clip, and out of that half a clip, you reckon maybe one bullet penetrated his armor and defense.
Holy shit, this guy would be tough.
We can
Alright.
handle it. It's fine.
This is not looking good, guys. I do not like this. And then she goes back to hiding.
He seems to scuttle at that point across the room inside the main room of the downstairs superette, knocking over a whole cabinet that just goes crashing down, and all these bottles and products go flying across the floor in all directions.
Can I run after him and touch him?
Okay, Dex and acrobatics again.
Dex acrobatics. Let's go. Oh, no, not this time. No.
What the hell?
Ah!
You're tripping over products and shit from the floor. There's just like this avalanche of products and bottles and pills and, cans of Red Bull.
This is annoying.
A refrigerator comes crashing down. Coca-Cola products this time, spilling out across the floor.
Gonna go a
Dr.
different way now.
Shipman, what are you doing?
I think I would have been following to go find that gas tank, but I would have tried to see if I could find rope on the way there.
Rope. Can you make a perception and investigation check, please, Dr. Shipman?
Who?
On the one hand, there is rope inside the armored vehicle, and on the other hand, that you saw a rope being used out the front of the gas station to hold something in place.
How far away is the armored truck from the gas?
That's a question for Charlie.
Not that far away.
Not that
Just-
far is how many?
It's over there.
Okay, I'm gonna go
20
get-
feet, 20 meters.
I'm gonna
Sure.
go get the rope and then go to where is it Sienna? Broke the fence to the
Okay,
gas.
so she's breaking the fence as we speak. Okay, Barry?
Okay, seeing shootings not working, I'm gonna come down.
Okay.
I'm gonna come down. Right. I'll make my way down looking for something.
Can you make a stealth check?
Yeah, go on, stealth, please.
Garth. One success.
One success.
Okay.
Sorry, I was on mute.
One success. Damn it, I dropped a dice. Don't you hate it when that happens? What that is. Okay, one success. Dex and dodge, Philippe. Zero successes. Okay, as you get to the bottom of the stairs, two blade-like limbs come flying out at you, and both of them catch you, going in each direction, and knock you to the floor prone. You take 2 levels of non-aggravated damage, and you hit the ground.
Okay.
You are now mauled.
Mauled, meaning
-2.
-2.
still -2 on all dice.
Yep.
Okay, so you're suffering, Philippe. You're in pain.
One more.
I
and you'll be
figured that. I figured
-5.
that already.
Yeah. Okay, Sage.
I still want to get around to try and get a
Give him a bit of a
boop
feel.
on him. I want to boop him.
You want to boop on the nose?
Yeah.
All right, let's try again.
Okay. Ah,
Is he in the forecourt?
thank you.
No, he's in the actual. This is all inside the actual
gas
gas station structure itself.
Okay,
Shop.
three
3
successes.
successes. Three successes. Okay, yeah, you can touch him.
Okay, boop. I'm going to use Blood Rage, which means I can force another kindred to use their blood, whether they want to or not.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll a Dex and Subterfuge. That's interesting. Dex Subterfuge against the target's willpower. So what is his willpower?
Willpower is 8.
Right. Okay. I'm going to use a willpower on this too. So 2. So he has to use 2 blood points towards stamina.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. He's done that.
Very good. So he's down by 2 blood
He,
points.
he looks a little bit more swole than he did a minute ago. You can see the veins and the muscles popping out on his shoulders and down his arms as they descend into these bone blades and other apparatus that he now turns and tries to strike towards the nearest individual, who at this point is probably you.
All right. Gonna give it a shot.
Dex and dodge.
3.
You dodge. These blades come flying past you. All right, Caitlin. Strength and athletics, please.
Aye. Which one? Sienna or Rhea?
Whoever is breaking the gate.
Sienna. 1 success.
Okay, it's kind of twisting. It's kind of twisting.
I just need it to be open wide enough that I can grab, like pull one out.
You're trying to get the actual lock off it right now. There's like a padlock holding the chain shut.
It's still shitty after my 3 successes on the last one.
Well, it wouldn't be much of a lock if anybody could just rip it open without some level of supernatural force.
True. Fair. So it's still doing a weird thing.
Yeah, it's kind of, you're bending
Are
it, but it's...
there any metal poles around that would fit in between the lock?
Make a perception and investigation check for a lever of some description.
1 success.
You see something that might be just the ticket, and you pick it up, a piece of metal rod that was stuck in the ground, just for no particular purpose.
Cool. I thread it through the lock mechanism and I start twisting.
All right, you can make another dex and athletics, or strength and athletics check this time, but the difficulty is 5.
Can I use a willpower point?
You can.
The difficulty is 5. Full mod, nothing. Difficulty 5. 1 success.
Right. 1 success. Okay. You
2 successes plus the willpower point. Sorry, 1 plus 2. Yes, it's 2.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, you finally cracked the lock open. It's not very ceremonious. It doesn't make a big deal. It just makes a little cracking noise and splits and falls open. The chain slides away and the gate swings open. The gas tanks are exposed.
Cool. And the doctor was near me, yes?
Doctor is coming up behind you right now.
All right, help me. I need to get these inside.
Good.
She just like unceremoniously chucks one at him and picks another one up and starts walking towards the
Doctor,
gate.
Dex and athletics to catch that and not drop it and have a fucking small explosion.
Yeah, probably wasn't the best person to throw that at.
Don't you need like an ignition source to blow things up?
Oh, 2 successes
That's really good.
with my 2 dice.
You managed to catch it and not explode. This is good.
And Raya is still trying to shoot this dude.
All right, Raya, Dex, and firearms.
3 successes.
3 successes, very good. What are you shooting with?
I've probably like the last of the clip that I had.
Right.
Oh no, she's got 1 more clip, I think. Hold on. How many clips do I have? 4 times clips. Charlie has 1 of the clips that she's probably taken the other clip, so I've still got 2 clips. So this is the last of this clip. I've got 1 more clip left.
You think you might have heard him a little bit more, but not an awfully lot more.
Cool.
At which point, Garth.
I'm
going
going to try and...
Yep.
What was it, sorry?
The turn of which it is yours.
I'm going to try and tackle him to the ground, just to the feet, because it seems like he's pretty unwieldy.
Strength and athletics.
Four successes.
Whoa.
Oh, right. That was strength at 6 successes.
Yeah.
6 successes. Wow. All right, you tumble him to the ground with great alacrity and strength and throw him down.
Whoop.
His limbs all pop out of their sockets, and he turns over and flips around and stands up, sliding out of your grapple. And he says to you, Did you think the first thing I did was not to fortify my own body? He strikes at your face with one of his blades. Dex and dodge, please.
Two successes.
You take 1 level of non-aggravated damage. What would you like to do, though?
Scamper out the way a bit.
Scampering. Okay, so you can make a Dex and athletics check. Or Dex and dodge. Just a Dex and dodge.
0 successes.
Take another level of non-aggravated damage as he whips you with his tail. Barry, what are you doing? You're downstairs now. You're prone.
Grab some lighter fluid.
Lighter fluid.
Yep.
Okay. You're going to have to get to the other end of the gas station, which is about 30 feet. You can do that. You
Yeah.
run across
Okay.
the
I'll
room
do
to
that
them.
quick as I
Right, so you
can.
jump up, you run over, you get some lighter fluid.
Yep.
Right,
Take the
you're
top off.
pulling open the lighter
Yeah.
and trying to get to the lighter fluid.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm guessing about the time you pull the lighter fluid open is about the same time that Caitlin returns with a can of gas.
Yep.
So you're like, I've got lighter fluid. And she's like, I've got gas.
Me and the doctor both have cans of gas.
Can I use lure of flame?
Lure
And-
of flame.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can only do the smallest one, but it's
Put
it's a
the lighter.
flame.
I want to throw the lighter fluid on.
Spiral.
That'll be your
that?
next turn.
The gas is going to do a big boom.
That's
Lighter
true.
fluid will just burn.
I move further away as I see what's going on.
Okay. Oh,
Anybody who wants to throw something or fire something will need to make a Dex and athletics or Dex and firearms check at this point.
That will be me when my turn comes. Once I got the fluid on, I'm going to shoot him.
Yeah, once Sienna gets close enough in there, she's going to chuck it at the dude and be like, hey, catch.
Okay.
I have a small, a tiny candlelit flame on my hand.
Okay. So you brought up this little flame on your hand. Okay.
Yeah.
So Barry, you're making a Dex and athletics check. Please,
Yeah.
Garth, for Barry.
Please make it more than a 1.
Mhm.
I'll spend a willpower point.
All right.
Cool.
Sounds reasonable.
You have 3 left now. And 0 successes. 1 success.
Ah.
One success. One success. Okay. So there was a willpower point, right?
Yep.
Okay. So one success. Meanwhile, Caitlin.
Sienna is going to throw the gas can at the creature and be like, hey, catch.
Dex and athletics.
Dex and athletics.
Doctor, are you doing the same thing?
Is this pourable gas?
It is if you
Yes.
open it, but that will take another level of, action, another action to get to that point.
Yeah, I'm open. I'm gonna open my one.
Okay, you're like getting the snout out and screwing it in.
Yep.
Okay.
3 successes.
3 successes, right? Your gas bottle. He turns and sees it coming, tries to knock it away, but slashes it instead, and it sort of explodes in the middle of the gas station. All over him, all over the products around him. Everything is covered in gas. Shipman.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Oh, is it my turn again?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just kind of.
Okay.
You're
I'm
opening
gonna
up that
pour
thing.
my gas on the rope that I got.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Right,
soak the rope.
So you're opening the gas and soaking the rope. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Sega.
Sega. And I'm gonna release the flame on it and then run. Run as fast as I can.
Raya is running. Raya is running out the door.
Okay, so Dex and athletics checks for everybody.
I'm
make it
going
just- make it
through
Dex and
any
dodge.
window.
Just Dex and dodge.
4 successes for Raya. Raya is out of there.
5.
Hey, -1.
Bye-bye.
1 for Alex.
Oh,
and
Alex. But Alex was outside anyway, wasn't he?
Yeah,
No,
he
hang
was-
on.
Sienna and Raya are good. They both got
he
at
was
least
backing
3.
away from
He was backing
when he
away.
started doing that stuff.
That's true, yeah. Okay, and Philippe need a dex and
One
dodge.
success for him.
I'll
One
use
success.
I'll use my celerity as well.
Give him another roll for his
All right.
celerity.
Two successes.
So a total of 3 successes. Ooh. Philippe, that is 2 levels of aggravated damage.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
We'll just drag him.
You get knocked on your ass outside through the door of the gas station, and you slide on your jacket and come to a squealing stop
Okay.
in a puddle near the armored car.
Mm-hmm.
You're blackened and you can smell yourself where you've burned.
I'm gonna get into the armored car.
Okay, you just crawl up into the armored car.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
Is he okay, Alexi? Too
Um,
aggravated.
Oh, he is incapacitated.
Incapacitated. Okay,
Yep.
well, Philippe, I'm going to say that you crawl into the armored car and then you collapse.
Okay.
I'm gonna hop in the driver's seat.
Incapacitated.
Everyone get in.
That's negative
I
3
get in.
dice for everything, or is that
No, that's you're just out.
you're out?
Torpor.
So unconscious, torpor.
Gonna
Okay.
play as Raya, Philippe. You can take Raya. I'll roll for you, but you can play Raya if you'd like.
I'm assuming I just blew up then. I got negative
Oh.
1.
I'll play
I can
Rare.
try and help him. But we need to get to somewhere safe, just in case.
You got -1.
Mm.
Okay.
We were outside though, so it wasn't like you were right next to the explosion. But you
Oh,
were
that's true.
also
Well, you were outside lighting up a rope, weren't you?
Yeah.
So you weren't inside the building, inside the
Oh,
actual
right. Okay, then.
thing.
Cool.
So you're fine.
All
You're
right.
fine. you still get a little bit of hot air on you from the explosion. You know, there's still a bit of a.
you like get a little bit of hot air. There's like a spark that maybe goes to the rope that you're holding, and you're just like, ah.
Once
For a second,
everyone
I
gets,
thought we were we're both inside there. I'm like, shit, I'm pouring gas on a rope.
once
No,
everyone
we
gets
were
in the
outside.
vehicle, I want to get the vehicle to a safe spot. Just to see. Then we'll turn to sort of see what the damage is. If the whole
Right.
place is going to go up in flames.
Cool.
All right.
At last left off.
So you
for
get
just
inside
so-
the vehicle. As you're getting inside the armored car, you hear the place explode. You haven't even got
Video.
the doors shut yet,
Oof.
and the
Well, that was-
vehicle rocks.
Fuck! Can we still drive?
Where's the security car?
Which car?
The armored car that we had. We're
This is-
back
this-
in it.
You're in
We're
the
in
armored
it.
Oh,
car.
cool.
We
Sweet,
made
yeah.
it to the armored
Yo.
car, and we're just going drive.
Drive. Okay.
Okay, well, you start driving through the ice and snow, and there's basically a blizzard in front of you, and you see a sign for a town. You think called Chamonix.
We need to get off the road. That's going to cause a lot of attention.
What's
Yeah,
the
so-
time?
The time now is about 5 a.m.
Right, we don't have a lot of time.
Just so you know, Sienna's just gonna look back at the gas station and just be like, "That's what you get for staking me, bitch." Just in a
You
very
should say-
posh British
You should
accent.
say that was a big mistake.
That was a big mistake. Well, the situation did
Yes.
get rather explosive in the end, didn't it?
I'm
Right.
glad I'm in Torpor with jokes like that. Gee.
Right. Right.
Nice to meet you.
We get to
Okay,
Should-
so before long, you get to a what is that? What does that actually look like? Hold on a second.
so guys,
Right.
I can potentially get Philippe out of torpor. Potentially.
You see,
Actually,
actually, everyone makes perception checks at this point.
2. Yeah, I'm driving.
perception.
Call out your perception.
3 for Alex.
3 for Alex. Cool.
Nah, none for Philippe because he's
Yeah, he's dead.
4 and
Four-
Dr.
4 for
Sherman.
Raya.
1.
All right. So you will have noticed that there is a sign that says Hotel Restaurant Le Georges de la Diocèse on the side of the road.
Yeah.
You see a sign and you see a driveway further up.
Let's
And
get a hotel room for a couple of days,
All right.
so we don't get evicted during the day.
Sounds good to me.
So
You
you're
could
gonna
really do with a ghoul.
you pull
someone to
your
look after
armored
us.
car up in the at the
Yep.
hotel. Okay, it's this big building. There's a big almost like a bridge that goes over the front gate, and it's all white with brown beams like the Tudor style. And there's a big courtyard in the front, in the middle, and the hotel itself is a U shape. Over the entranceway on both sides is kind of like a tower with a big pointy top hat, if you like, or pointy hat. Spires, if you will. In the center is a snowy courtyard, which has a couple of trees covered in snow. There are a few cars, maybe 4 cars altogether. You see one of the lights on in one of the rooms for the hotel, and you can see a woman with a blonde wig standing outside smoking, backlit by a television screen inside one of the rooms across from you. And there is an office with yet another television screen lighting the room, but nobody that you can see. Who you get out of the armored car? Who gets out?
I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna go to the back and get another bottle of blood and just chug it.
Okay. How much
Not
blood
the
are you at
square
now?
square blood, not the square blood.
Not the square blood. The
Brown blood
So
brown.
I'm
or knife blood if you still got it.
12. That's what I'm on.
Okay. Now, where is everybody at with their knife blood at this point?
I've
I'm
drank mine.
drunk mine.
Okay, those of you that have drunk your knife blood are now fully blood bonded to Mardon.
My dad.
Mardon. Sienna and Ray both still have their knife blood as far as I'm aware. I don't know because I haven't played the last couple of episodes.
Yeah, those two still have theirs. That only the doctor and Philippe don't have theirs.
Cool. Barry, I've put Raya's sheet into the chat, so if you click on that, you'll know what she's got.
Okay.
Um,
All right, sorry, that's me.
I'm going to attempt. I'm going to try and boost my level, my blood of potency. I suppose.
Does this lady look familiar at all, or is it just a random lady?
Which
in a
lady are you
blonde
talking
wig?
about?
The one with the blonde
blonde
wig,
wig?
smoking a cigarette.
You can make a perception check.
One success.
One success.
This is Sienna, by the way.
This is Sienna. Yeah, no, not really. She's just another person. She just seems like a background extra, nobody particularly.
I can't help Philippe. Sorry.
Can't help Philippe.
I tried to boost my blood to help him, but I got 0. But also, I need to beat his now score
Right.
in order to help him, but I can't. So
Right. Okay. So, you guys, there's nobody around except for this one blonde chick with a wig.
Excuse me.
She walks over to you. Bonsoir.
Oh, you speak French. Sienna speaks French. We're good. Sienna will talk to her in French and ask if there is anywhere around here that would accommodate someone looking for lodging.
You can try here. I think they have many rooms.
Oh, fabulous. Thank you.
I don't know what time they open. It's very late.
This is true. What are you doing here? Are you just passing through, or
Working.
oh, you work here?
Not exactly. She
Oh,
straightens up her top.
right. Lovely. Well, I'm gonna go see about some rooms, but I might talk to you later. And
Good night.
Sienna's gonna walk off towards the reception.
All right, you get to the reception, and as I said, there's you can see the light of a television, but the main light is out. You can't see anybody there. The doors are shut. You don't know if it's locked. After a couple of knocks, the light flicks on, and this old fat man comes out from behind around the corner and straightens his hair a little bit and kind of looks at you. He looks like he's just woken up, and he comes out and unlocks the latches at the door and pulls it open. Come in, he says in French.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Who are you? You looking for something? A room?
I'm looking for a couple of rooms, actually.
How many rooms do you want?
2.
2 rooms. You have all your ID, everything is ready?
I don't think you need that.
I will need all of the things. You need to bring them here, and I need to see people's faces.
I'm going to use ore.
You can use ore. Roll your ore.
What is ore? Ore is...
Charisma, performance, and 7.
What was the first one? Sorry, charisma and performance?
Yeah.
Against 7.
Performance against 7. 4 successes.
I
is
really
20
like to
people.
help you as much as I can. I really would love to help you, but I have been already in trouble this month for not allowing someone or getting their proper face recognition.
Right. Well, see, the thing is I'm rather famous, and I'd much rather not anyone know my real name. So it doesn't matter what name I use.
It has to be the name on your passport, I'm afraid. It's the law.
Hold on one second. I need to open up my power sheet because I need to work out how this thing works.
You are famous, you say? What is it that you do? Are you a singer, perhaps?
I'm a musician.
A musician? Oh, interesting. My son, Herbert, he plays the horn.
Oh, does he do it well?
He's quite good, but between you and me, I do not like to listen to it.
Most people don't.
It's okay if you go to the orchestra and you listen in the great halls in Paris, but here, when he plays in his room, it's by itself, it just doesn't make any sense.
I'm going to use Mesmerize.
Mesmerize, okay. Make your mesmerize check.
I'm just maintaining eye contact with him.
Mhm.
Careful wording is essential, as the target will unconsciously attempt to prevent any spirit decision. What is the role? Manipulation plus leadership,
Right,
and the difficulty is the willpower of the target.
right. Target's willpower is 6.
Okay, manipulation and leadership. Do I have anything in leadership? I should have taken some in there. Got a couple, it's fine. 2 successes.
2 successes. And what does it say about 2 successes in the system?
In the system, the number of successes determines how well the suggestion is implanted. With less than 3 successes, the subject cannot be forced to do anything that seems strange to them. The subject might walk outside, but is unlikely to pretend to be a chicken. With less than 5 successes, the suggestion is effective unless so pretty much is less than 3. So if I suggest something that's reasonable, it should be okay.
Right, so not using your passports, whether or not that's reasonable is a question.
Yeah. The suggestion I'm going to implant in his mind is I'm going to get he would probably get a very nice tip if he were to keep this under the hush hush. So
He looks at you briefly, and you had 2 successes. He smiles. He says, look, I understand that you have some kind of problems, but I'm afraid that I cannot let you stay here without your passports, and I need to see the people staying here. I'm sorry, it's just that's the way the
what if I
rules are.
paid for a night with the hooker out the front?
You want to stay, you still would need to have your passport.
Oh, fuck. I meant for you, not for me.
He says, my wife would be very upset, I expect.
Fine. Do I have a passport? That's my question.
Great question. Don't think so.
Yeah.
Perhaps we should find somewhere to sleep. as I start leaving to go back to the vehicle.
Oh, were you there with me?
Oh, sorry. I thought we'd all gone in.
No, it's just
No,
Silver.
we're-
Just you.
You might have been
Oh.
there invisible.
No, I'll just be sitting in the van.
Okay. All right. So, Caitlin, you walk out.
Yeah.
You go back to the van, back to the armored
Oh,
car.
what if I use dominate and just say accommodate?
You can try.
Manipulation and intimidation.
All right, but your
and
difficulty's gone up to 9 now. Okay.
it still
he's-
has willpower. His target's
Well,
willpower.
it's
So
no,
you said
it's,
6
it's,
before.
it's gone up now because he's already resisted you twice.
Fine. What is it? Manipulation and what is it? Sorry.
And also, this is basically what they call double dipping in skill.
Okay, well, I won't do it if it's going to be an issue.
Well, we're gonna
If
just
it-
make difficulty as 9. It's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair. It's reasonable.
That's fine. So difficulty 9.
I am in two.
Nah.
No successes.
She was close, and she'll just storm out of there.
He shakes
the
his head.
place.
Yeah, he's not moving on this point.
Right. Well, that was a relatively fruitless expedition. He's an asshole.
I'm prodding
One
at
of you
like,
might want to try.
I'm prodding at Philippe's crispiness.
Yes, well, he does look a little bit overcooked, doesn't he?
Just a little. So what was that? Sorry.
Needs passports. He needs to know who we are in order to stay. He could probably break into one of the rooms, but he doesn't really like me at the moment. He managed to resist all of my charms. Imagine that.
Okay.
Don't say anything. Just
Oh, we
don't.
need to
I'm
find
already-
no,
somewhere
no.
to sleep.
if he's that resistant, I mean, maybe they've ghouled him or something, or maybe he's already got a dominate on him.
Oh, that's a good point. I didn't actually check to see if he was a ghoul.
How sunproof is the vehicle we're in?
Fairly sunproof. Barry.
Perhaps we can drive somewhere in the. Oh, sorry.
Yep. Barry was going to ask something, I think.
Excuse me. May I ask a question?
Yes,
Who's-
Rhea.
Who is this?
It's
Philippe,
rare.
you're-
It's got to be rare. It can't be Philippe.
Philippe's dead.
Well, Philippe's unconscious.
Okay. Okay. Why can you not make him believe that he's seeing the passports?
I don't know. Can I do that?
I
Cannot somebody?
have an idea if that doesn't work out. Like we could just bury this our vehicle. It was originally buried. We could just bury it for the time.
Yeah, just bury it out the way somewhere. It's not likely to be found for the day.
There's also body bags in there.
And I
Yeah,
make someone
but if
pretend
someone-
that I'm showing him a passport with
And-
mesmerize and just
and
like
do we
psychic
not-
paper.
Do we not have spades also?
Yeah, we
That's
do.
true.
It's more of a chimera-stry thing. That
Although, please, honestly, a comfortable bed would be so much nicer.
but sleeping through the day, you know.
Mm.
Right, let's go somewhere out of the way and bury the vehicle.
Let's just drive into the side of a hill and cover it in snow.
All right, so that's the
Go
plan.
back to the avalanche zone.
Yep.
No, there's no point in going back. We just
We
keep
could cause
going
an
forward.
avalanche.
How do we get out again? That's the issue.
It's true. Okay. Well,
With spades again.
Why do we just not use the bags to block up all the areas?
Well, we just don't want to have the car in plain sight because it's likely if someone were to come across us in the middle of the day, they'd open the doors and they would all fry.
yay. All right, let's go. We'll drive for a bit and see if we can find somewhere with powdered snow. Well, somewhere with snow that could be compacted, I suppose, and made into a shield on top of us. And bury us. We would like to be buried.
Okay,
Right.
so you're going to go and bury
We're all good with being
yourselves.
buried. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep, that did not work out well.
Yeah,
All
sounds
right.
good.
So you drive off in the armored vehicle and you go and park it up in some snow somewhere away from any prying eyes.
Mm.
And between you, you get out the spades and you cover up the vehicle in snow, assuming that you leave the back doors or one of the doors at least facing a direction away from the road.
Yep.
so that you can access it easily without having to worry about whether doors are open or not. Okay. You can make a collective. Everyone can make a stealth check, and we're going to add these together.
Okay.
There's 5 of you. You need
3.
10 successes between you.
Dex and stealth, or
Dex and stealth. I need 10 successes between everyone.
Oof.
2 for Alex.
5, 6, 7. Yep, I'm seeing 7.
1 success for Rhea, 0
Eight.
success is for Sienna. Can we roll for Philippe?
Yep. Oh, no,
Are we using it as a shovel, maybe?
Philippe's out.
Before,
He's very stealthy. He's asleep.
Yeah, he's asleep. That much stealth. Okay.
There's 8 there
Seems
currently.
good, but you think that maybe
Three,
under
four,
close
five, six,
examination it
seven,
might
eight.
not hold up.
Hmm.
Can I take another 10 minutes and try and resolve some of these issues?
You can. You think it would be more like half an hour, but yes.
All right, I do so.
I'll give you a hand too.
All right, 2 more stealth checks.
Okay. 3.
Okay.
3.
Now you managed to bury it.
Sweet.
Now you've buried the vehicle in snow and it looks proper. Very
Hop
good.
in.
All right, so you jump into the warm vehicle.
I jump in one of the body bags like a sleeping bag.
Yeah, me too. And I'll be in the driver's position just in case I need to get up. Oh, we need to get up and go in a hurry.
So, what have you done with Philippe's corpse at this point?
In a body bag.
He's in a body bag, just shoved at the back of the thing.
Well, not shoved, like,
What?
you know, nicely. Like,
Ray
yeah,
is using him as a
teammate
pillow.
still.
He's using him as a pillow.
Yeah. Why not? He's comfortable, you know.
He's
I think I am going to stake him before I put him in the body bag, though.
really. You're going to
Oh.
take Philippe?
That's gonna give me more damage. Goofy.
Well, I'm more worried about you waking up while we're all asleep or something and just going to
how the
frenzy
heck am
town.
I gonna wake up?
Fair enough. That's a good
He
call.
doesn't trust
And I
Rumble.
explain it's like, hey guys, I think we should stake Philippe because if he wakes up,
That's gonna
You
give-
don't have to give me a reason.
Very well stated,
I
Italian
agree.
man.
and I stake Philippe.
Oh,
Put him-
no. All right. I see your pain, Barry. I see the pain.
Oh, who needs? I'm
Who
gonna
needs
go and
enemies
join
when
the
you have
other
friends
side.
like these?
I'm gonna
needs
join the other
enemies?
side.
Well, it's not out of any distrust or anything. It's just, you know, you're a vampire that's real damage. We're all going to sleep for the night. I'm going to pull it out once we get back up and hopefully I've got a solution for you, like that hooker.
We should have brought him with us, to be honest. I did think about it, but I was really pissed off with the guy. I just didn't really feel like doing anything else.
So you sleep. You all sleep. The sleep of the dead. The sleep of the damned.
Yeah, some of us more than others.
Yes. And you mostly wake up the following evening at your allotted times, finding yourself in this armored car. Nothing has happened. Everything is still where it was, except that you're buried under another foot of snow.
All right. How do we tell it's night? Okay, check the time, just in case.
Time, it's about the right time. It's about 7:15.
Okay, I would like to oh god, this is gonna be painful. I'm going to use another willpower. I'm not looking very good willpower wise, and 5 blood points. Is that right? In order to heal your
5
aggravated
blood
shit.
points, 1 willpower point, and a 24-hour period.
Yeah. Oh, I have 2 aggravated. One was from
Okay.
earlier, so
Yeah. You can heal the original one.
yeah. But the other one remains. So I'm bruised still. What about you guys? You guys all right?
I'll be fine. I need something. I'm going to try and feed Philippe some of the blood to see if we can
Getting
try and
much
get some life
better.
back into him.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try that thing again.
Try the vampire blood.
Taste for
See,
blood
bruh.
again. The other one. What am I saying? Ridiculous.
Sadly, Philippe's used up his knife blood.
What a
is
He
what
has.
it's for.
Oh, that's not enough.
I try and put some square blood into him because it worked getting me out of torpor from another vampire's blood. So
Some
What
square
do you-
blood. Okay.
Are you kidding? Okay, by the way, we've got some blood here. You can drink the circle out of the circular bottles, with, but the square ones are vampires. Are a vampire of some sort.
Alright.
It's a whole
well,
bunch
maybe
of,
I'll feed him this circle, but I don't know.
Where did you? What?
well, it was just found in here.
Interesting.
So that's the thing. Yeah, I can't heal. I can't heal fully. I can't get my blood up high enough.
Why don't
my-
we go back to that lovely little
Low
gas
enough, sorry.
station and have a little bit of a buffet?
What?
He'll be
the-
long gone by
The
now.
hotel. The hotel.
Yeah.
I think we should probably
Apparently there's a
go
family
forward.
there. Be a nice family-sized meal.
I'm gonna back out. See if I can back out.
All right. So you start backing up onto the road.
Yeah.
All right. Dex and drive.
Shake, shake, shake. All right. Let's drive. So just one.
Okay. Yep. You managed to pull out onto the road. You leave this huge hole where the vehicle was, but yes.
Are there any like window wipers?
Yep.
I'm gonna use the window wiper. Yeah, I'm gonna use the window wipers.
Yep. Okay.
And then I'm like, no, we should actually keep going forward. We might find some more people. We can't really go back.
Fine.
And we go forward.
Okay. So you start driving. Where are you driving? You can go
Into the
north
moonset.
or south.
We were.
If we don't have
um,
passports, we're not going to be able to get over the border unless we do a lot of off-roading again.
we are after Safalu, but we were also going to potentially go track down that castle. We must be so far from that castle right now, right?
Well, I think we need to go to Safalu. We're supposed to
yeah.
follow those guys.
Okay, where the hell is Safalu?
It's in Italy.
Now, what way is Italy? I'll get out the compass. South, right? South.
I pull out maps
Pull out
And then-
maps.
and do investigatory stuff.
Investigatory stuff. Okay. So you can make an intelligence and investigation check, please.
Oh, Sienna, I don't know if you were there for that, but John fell out of the sky
3
with a
successes.
bear. The grizzly bear. Oh, with a bear there.
Three
How
successes.
unbearable.
Because that's your
just-
thing now.
The oddly enough, the gas station map that you got from the gas station has an advertisement for sunny Cefalu.
Why are we going
Hmm.
there? Sounds horrible.
It does, but that's where we're off to, sunny Safalu.
And what's the direction? Is it down here or is it up there?
It's in the map direction.
Which
Yeah.
is
So the map tells you where to go, and you head that way. And it is northwest.
oh, very good. We go northwest.
All right. According to your little compasses on your bottoms of your daggers.
What's our petrol looking like? I mean, we still have the extra stuff.
Yeah,
but-
you've got extra gas and stuff with you, so you're good right now. You've got about another 200 miles, you reckon? This thing is well packed with gas.
How far to Safalu?
A long way. Probably a week.
All right.
Well, I start singing.
Start singing.
Yeah.
Oh God.
God, I can hear all this too. I can hear all this. I can see the.
I'm gonna
Well,
sing
you're
something.
unconscious. Philippe is unconscious. He was unconscious before he was staked.
But when you're in torpor, you still know what's happening around you, don't you? Oh, that's only when you're staked. Eh?
Only when you're staked, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thank
Um,
goodness.
Right. You eventually get to a town called Bays Jean Pierre, and there's more restaurants and a little bit of civilization, the most civilization you've seen so far for a while. You see some neon signs and a Denny's.
Great.
However, as you drive through here, perception checks, please. Those of you that are in the front of the cab.
All right, that'll be me and Sage.
6.
6. Did you say
Yeah.
6?
Sure
How
did.
How do you roll these numbers?
I rolled the dice roller thing.
That's ridiculous. 6. Somehow you're cheating, and one day I'm going to
I
figure it
don't
out.
know what you're talking about. How could I do that?
I don't know. No, but there's a
Hmm.
way. Anyway, okay. So as you're going through this town, you come out the other side, and you see there's a small, essentially like a speed trap, where you've got 2 cop cars sitting there waiting for speeding people.
Oh,
Don't speed.
And you're not speeding, but you go through it. But you are in a huge armored car of the military variety with no number plates.
right.
Raya looks at you and says, military exercise.
We might need someone up here to help me if I can't steer them away.
Anyone able to persuade?
I can
I could.
try.
All right,
can
jump in
also
the front
try.
then, as I jump in the back.
Well, you notice that nobody's following you, so you've managed to
Oh.
leave this town and you're still heading on the route to Cephalo.
Okay, we're just waiting. We're waiting for something to happen. Keeping out perceptive eyes.
Your perceptive
Everywhere.
eyes.
Yeah.
Well, make a perceptive eyes roll, please.
Okay.
Perception and
5.
5.
Yeah.
4.
Ah,
Sienna.
fuck, we're
2.
good. So
Ah.
good.
As you get to La Brevant, you see a bunch of
Raya got 3.
cop vehicles and chains across the road in front of you.
Good God.
And it looks like a blockade.
You jumping in the front?
Yes.
How many people? How many cars are there?
A lot.
And by, and by a lot, how many do I see?
Well, there's 3 on either side of the roadblock, and beyond those ones, you see probably another 5 or 6.
Okay.
There's
If
no
we were to
chance
go-
any of you have like diplomatic immunity papers or anything, is there?
No. All right. Let's just slow down. We'll have a chat to them. We will have a chat to them.
Do
See
you
what we
want to
can do.
spend a minute talking to each other before you get to the...
This is like on the way. She's just like slowed down.
Do you guys
preparing.
have any other ideas? You know, doctor, do you want
I
No,
was-
but
I would suggest you hide Philippe.
to
for
ask
one.
them if there's another test somewhere?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, very good. No, don't. No, seriously, don't.
I still want to know what test 1 was.
All right, let's
Test
go.
2.
Hopefully they speak French. Okay.
All right, let's do it.
All right, you pull up to the blockade. You stop.
Yes.
Okay. About 4 soldiers come out of the right-hand side of the blockade over to the driver's side of the vehicle. And they've got their guns pointed at the side of the vehicle as you come out like that. Or as they come out like that, I should say. You open the door or what?
I will probably open the door, but also I'm going to use oar.
Okay.
Yeah,
I open
same.
the door and use oar. All right.
Yeah.
We both got or.
Let's go.
Loose.
Roll your oar.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
I use my obfuscate.
It's a brilliant idea. I wish I could do that too. 5. That is everyone in the vicinity.
Okay, very good. Well, this man wearing these circular round glasses and this hat that looks a little bit weirdly like a Gestapo hat walks up next to the side of the armored vehicle, and he stops and clicks his boots together, and he looks up at you and he says, You have passed the second of these tests.
The second? I thought we were to the
Another.
third.
Interesting point. Nonetheless, that you shall proceed onwards. You will be pursued by ghouls with dogs. Do not stop. They will proceed to follow you all the way to Cefalu. From here on, you are going to be responsible for whatever happens to you day or night time.
Ick.
Fabulous.
You will need to defend yourselves. You will need to find your way to Cefalu. There you will meet a contact who will make themselves obvious and easy to find.
Any chance we can take some of your weapons?
We've got plenty.
You do? Okay.
Look in the back.
We are down one man, don't forget.
He's hardly a man, Rhea. Sorry.
Yeah.
You
He
don't
is
have
my so-called
while
replacement.
he's down, I'm just gonna.
We have
kick
one
him.
member that's down. Would he be allowed some of our master's blood to get back on his feet? Or we'd leave him this way?
Do you still have any of the master's blood amongst you?
Not that we can spare.
He says, wait here a moment. And he walks back to the guardhouse. Goes inside.
My
It's
master's blood,
It's
guys.
not a guardhouse so much as a vehicle, actually. He gets inside and makes some sort of radio telephone call.
Well, he's definitely my master. I'm bloodbound to him now.
Did
Yeah.
I get any? Where's mine?
You gave it to that fucking
That's why you
Shadow
failed the
dude.
first test, bro. You gave it to the Shadow Man.
yeah, bro.
What?
He doesn't know that.
What shadow man?
There was a very scary vampire that, when we found the dude in the crypt.
Nope.
Were you there for that at all, or was it just
He was.
He was there. The dude in the crypt in the mummified area.
I'm
Just-
talking in game right now.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Just
I do not know.
This was Caitlin talking out of game, and I was like, why don't you remember this?
I'm shaking my head and just like, what the fuck? I don't care now. Whatever.
Right. A minute later, this individual comes back across to you. He says, if you have even so much as a drop left of the master's blood, if you serve the master, then you will divide that drop.
Understood.
do any of you have your blood left?
Nope. No,
I'm
Bill.
completely bound to my.
Ray has still got hers, but if she wants to use it.
Rhea,
Was-
can you
was she
spare some
hurt?
blood?
Was she
Yeah,
hurt? Like in
I'll
the
use
previous-
mine. I'll use mine for Philippe because that's my job. I've said to keep him in
Well,
one piece.
As I say, you can split it. It's just a drop from a drop. It's like you can take
Okay.
some of that.
I'll do that.
And does Rhea drink the rest of it? The other drop that remains.
How is she at the moment?
How is she?
She had 2 aggro, so she's not great.
She'll drink the last bit
Alright.
then. Yeah.
Well, that will heal her aggravated damage, and anyone else that drinks their last drop will heal up to 2 levels of aggravated damage as well.
Can I
Sienna didn't get
regain
injured, so she's
willpower
fine.
for being a caregiver?
You can. I won't even call you a cheeky sod.
Does it help Philippe at all?
Does it help Philippe at all? Well, Philippe, I think what Philippe needs to do is make a special check.
And what would that be?
Well,
And would those the negatives don't affect with healing, right?
Philippe, we're going to have a stamina
And don't forget, I got that other dude's blood in me too.
I mean, I'm
If
not
the-
mature.
If that helps. If that helps.
I mean, I am mature.
It's just going to be a straight stamina roll.
Oh, that's
Philippe.
totally not fair.
But you're going to get an automatic success for this blood, another automatic success for the blood of your other recent victim. So that's 2 automatic
That's
successes.
3 successes then on 1 dice.
Then you wake up.
I pulled the steak out of him.
All at once.
Sorry. Slap him a bit on the cheek.
What happened?
You got real fucked up.
Got a
And
little
I
bit
staked you
crispy.
just in case you woke up while we were asleep and destroyed us all.
Good point.
Hopefully no hard feelings.
Oh,
Let's just say you had a bad time at the flambe.
where are we now?
We're being chased to Safalu.
Philippe, you're now bloodbound to the master.
Okay, good.
Just could someone just check like in the back? There's a lot of guns up there, like back there. Perhaps we can get a head start and just shoot these guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna take one of those shotguns and some flame ammo.
What is going on?
You
At the
want to
point-
take on 6 cars worth of mercenaries?
It's just in case. It's just in
12
case.
cars.
It's just in case.
There's 12 cars.
You see, I didn't think you could be stupider than you look, but apparently you are. We should just keep
Where's
going.
that steak?
Oh,
I want
oh,
to stake this
What?
bitch in the face.
oh. What is going on?
Right, darling.
As we drive along, I'm going to I'm going to stop suddenly, and especially when Sienna is doing something around her mouth area.
Right.
She like slightly rocks. She's got celerity. She's fine.
Use celerity.
Okay,
Use a blood point for
That's
that.
your blood.
I'm gonna start loudly tapping take on me in the back.
You're tapping it. Like
Yeah, like, you know, and
So all I want to know is what the hell is going on?
Pretty
I'll
much a lot
join-
of infighting at the moment.
You can join the confused party alongside the doctor over here.
What, Doctor, what is going on?
Well,
I've
Yes.
got no idea.
well,
It's
we're
us
about
each
to be
other.
hunted down.
Some weird stuff happened, but apparently we passed a test, a second test.
Honestly,
Don't know about the
Amadi,
first
But
test.
technically, we have passed the first test.
What was the first test?
Because I got the master.
surviving jumping out of a helicopter.
No. You know the part where they told us we gave away the master's blood? Well,
Yes, sir.
technically, I got it all back. So technically, we passed the first one.
Pretty sure that was the second one. But
Well,
yes.
it doesn't. I don't give a monkey's, backside. But
I don't think that's how it works,
Technically-
Philippe.
but we must pass all of them, surely. So
Mm.
technically,
Well, we failed the
have
first
passed
one,
that
so-
one.
They're allowing
No,
us
we
to continue
haven't, 'cause-
this.
No, we haven't, because we got it all back.
It doesn't matter if we got it back. We still
It-
gave it
it
up in the first
does.
place.
Surely it does.
I'm gonna hit the brakes again.
What did we get back?
Yeah.
You keep doing that, I'm going to take over.
Oh, we can't have that. You'd be a horrible driver.
I am, and that's why it's a threat.
But surely it does matter.
How about we stop
Yeah.
stopping? Remember, we are being hunted. Let's go.
That's right. It's all in my all in my
Back to
foot.
tapping.
I am
Next
not
and
making
dry.
a point
Okay.
anymore. I am tired of making points.
That's a good idea. Thanks, Philippe. 5. Oh, I didn't even add. Oh, it doesn't
5.
matter. It's 5.
Fucking hell. How?
I don't know.
Just how?
I don't know.
You rolled 4 6s and a 7. How?
I don't know.
How do you do that? That's,
I love that.
She's taking
Okay.
all the good rolls for the entire party.
I know, right? Everybody else.
You're
is-
welcome. I'll
gonna
save your
suck.
asses.
And not to mention, all my other games are going to suffer as well.
I don't know what's happening, but I am okay with it. As long as
The
I
roll
get
20
some
gods
shit.
are smiling on Sage tonight.
Right.
It's because she's been really sassy to the rest of us.
She isn't she?
Roll for sass.
Right. +2 sass. All right.
Automatic crit.
So you keep driving. And you go
Yep.
through another town, and you go through another town, and you drove through about 5 towns as the night wears on your way.
Pull over in the next town. I want to try and get some internet, see if we can find a place to sleep that doesn't require passports. Like a shitty
Okay.
dive bar.
I could possibly
Oh,
try
shitty
and
dive
contact
hotel.
I could probably contact one of my retainers and hopefully they could ship a couple of forgeries to us, but it would take a while.
Will you do that?
All right.
Do you think we'll ever go back to that fancy mansion? I don't know what the whole point of like showing us to the bedrooms and
Well,
Like
to be
the-
honest,
I think it was to show us the high life.
my sire was hoping you'd be staying a little bit longer. It was sort of sprung upon us that we'd be moving on as quickly as we were. He was being a gracious host, and unfortunately, they interfered with our plans. There was a ball supposed to be in 3 days' time, but I don't know what's happened with that.
I'm okay with missing that, to be honest.
Yeah,
Why?
I'm not one for balls.
Because there's probably a whole bunch of people like you.
Yes,
Like-
and that's what makes them entertaining.
You've
No.
become super bitchy, Sage.
Thank you.
I turned out to bring the best in people.
And the worst.
Oh my god. I
Would you
do not
two
believe
stop
this.
squabbling like married couple? Like, you just go do what you're supposed to do.
While they drive, I'm going to start trying to figure out how to use the shotgun I've picked up as to spend some points and a dot on it.
Okay, you can do that. You can add that dot. If you have the points, you can add the dot.
No, I don't have any dots in it. That's why I'm like, oh, if I have to use one, I should probably figure out how.
Right. Okay, so you don't have any XP to spend on it either?
Oh, no, I've got the XP.
That's why I'm saying if you want to
Oh,
add the
cool,
dot,
sweet.
you can do it now.
Cool.
Okay. All right. So upon the 5th town, you said you were going to do some investigating. Is that what I heard?
Yes. Trying to find a shitty dive hotel that
Okay.
As
Will
internet,
will accept
hopefully.
money as ID.
Would probably be good to get some food as well.
Yes, if you find a nightclub, that would be really nice. It's got a lot of tasty morsels in those.
And finally, something I can agree with.
Hmm.
Well, you go through the Tunnel du Mont Blanc, and you come out the other side at Aiguille du Midi, not far from the Refuge des Cosmiques.
That sounds pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah.
Sounds
It sounds like a good time.
La Jonction and Refuge des Grands Moulets, which could have been spelled mullets, but you know, hey, Grand Mullets. The refuge of the Grand Mullets. There you go.
Wow.
Yeah.
So expecting to see
Wow.
Loden here, are we?
Real
Loden?
mullets go to retire.
Right.
Yeah.
They're on their way back in fashion, so you better watch out.
Oh my god.
There are such thing as loaded berries too.
That's a bit scary, isn't it?
Mm.
Sort of a
And
loaded
eventually
statement.
you go past Mont Blanc du Tacoul to Point Halbronner and eventually arrive at the town of what is this place even called?
Toulouse.
Funivia Courmayeur Mont. Uh-huh. So yeah, some shit like that.
Post the name in the chat. What is it? How's it spelled?
Hang on. Funivia Courmayeur Mont doesn't seem to be complete. Oh, here we go. Ah, I see. Right. Interestingly enough, this location has a cable car that you get to. And the cable car goes up into the mountains back in the direction that you come from.
Oh, good God. You mean we
Not
could have
where you
taken a
wanna go.
shortcut?
We wouldn't have had this armored vehicle if we did. And this is pretty precious to us.
Mm.
Right. And as you're driving through the town, you know it's fairly early still. It's like midnight now, and so you probably notice there's a few people looking at you, going, "Wow, there's a fucking armored vehicle going past."
It's not exactly inconspicuous, is it?
Is there a horn?
Is there a horn? Yes, there's a horn. There's
I'm
like
going to beep the horn friendly like.
it's like this obnoxious military horn. Okay.
By all means,
then I'll wave.
draw more attention to us.
Yeah, if it helps me get a willpower for being mysterious.
No,
Oh.
That's just annoying.
That's just annoying.
that is just annoying.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I wasn't trying to be.
Everybody
wasn't trying to
agreed.
be-
It's fine. You're fine, Charlie.
Well, I don't know if I will be fine with my 3 willpower.
Let's just pull over and find someone who's drunk.
You get to a river and you start following the river, and you get to a town called Palaiseau. You see a drunk person on the side of the road in Palaiseau.
Santa's gonna hop out.
You stop.
I'm still
the armored
driving.
vehicle. You pull the cord and ask for the driver to stop.
Do you want me to pull over for you?
Yes.
So I can let you out.
I'm hungry.
Fine.
I get angry when I'm hungry.
You go and feed on the drunk, I assume.
Yes.
Self-control.
That's fine. Self-control.
How many blood points do you have now?
Hold on. Where is this thing? Which is self-control is 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 successes.
Very good. You feed. How many blood points do you take?
How many is in a normal human?
8 maximum. He's
Take
about
about-
7 because he's a little bit weakly.
Take about half. Just sort of
4,
put
5,
yeah, 4.
4. All right. Very good. You leave him in the snow on the side of the bridge to freeze to death.
Yeah, if you
Yes.
leave him there, he's going to die
And that's my problem. Why?
because you've now put him in danger.
Conscience check for you, please. Sienna.
3 successes. Fuck.
You feel terrible about that.
So
That's a good thing.
Maybe
Yeah.
we could take him back or something and put him somewhere safer.
Do something with them.
Do we drive past the hospital? Drive past the hospital. We'll
Cave
say
in.
he's-
Well, if we're going
Right.
to drop him off somewhere, I'll take 2 more points of blood. So I take 2 more
Don't
points
kill,
of blood.
don't kill him. Don't kill him.
It doesn't kill him. He's still got 1. He's fine.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, seriously. Like, leave him alone.
All right. Philippe gets out, helps the guy in, and says to you, leave him alone.
Let's
Darn
just
it.
take him somewhere safe from Sienna.
Santa's drunk now, guys.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
I thought you would have picked someone prettier as well. Like this guy, he's a bum. What kind of
Yes.
toreador are you?
Oh, but they
I don't
Yeah,
think
taste
he
just
so
got
leave him in the
good.
snow. He's just a bum.
He doesn't look like a bum. He's just drunk.
Like, let's take him somewhere like a fast food joint and just be like, well, he's drunk outside your place. Deal with him.
Okay. We'll find a fast food place.
So
All right.
basically, we're doing a drive-by or a
You find a
drive-through.
fast food place.
We're sorting out your mess.
Oh, is it a mess though?
All right. When you get to the fast food place, what do you do?
Off you go.
Stop. Open the door.
Stop this.
And drop him out.
You just roll them off.
Yeah.
I feel like this is worse because it puts us on camera. All right.
I don't give a shit. All right. After I've done that, at least he's okay. Enough.
could have just-
Just by the way, out of game, she can feel bad, but she doesn't have to admit that she feels bad.
Make a performance check. Charisma and performance.
Why don't you just hire a prostitute like the rest of us? And it's just
4 successes. She's a stone cold bitch.
Yep, okay. I'll buy it. I buy that. Very well. Okay, so you continue on, and how far do you go from here? Like, where do you go from here? What are you doing?
well, I'm trying to find that dodgy dive hotel that we
Right.
sleep
Okay.
in. So it's probably
You
don't
get
know.
to the dodgy dive hotel, and it's dodgy and to dive. And you go. One of you going to go inside, or all of you going inside, or how's this going to work? You park up outside.
Yep.
Get out.
try this place.
Okay,
Nice.
there's 9 vehicles parked around this place. Some of them are locked in the snow, like they must have been there for days. A couple others look like they might have more recently made it here. One of them is a police car.
Italia, you're up. Philippe, I'm talking about you.
What?
Your turn.
You need
Find
to
us
go
a
rent us
room.
a few rooms.
Why me?
Wave money around.
Why
Because
me?
you're better looking than I am.
Because I'm not in the mood.
Well, that is not hard, but
I'm not in the vein, as Richard III said.
okay, all right.
She's just enjoying being drunk in the back, and she's just like watching
I'll go with him.
stars.
Okay, so Dr. Shipman gets out of the vehicle with Philippe.
If I have difficulty, you can do something.
Come on,
hopefully.
Painter, you can do it.
So Philippe and Dr. Shipman walk up to the side of this, looks like a kind of a tavern-y sort of deal, is this dive bar.
Well, first I take off the armor and anything and make myself look more.
Okay, so
More
you look
normal,
like a human
yeah.
being and not a psychotic killer,
Yeah, killer.
militant psycho. Okay.
Comb my hair, make myself look reasonable.
Okay, Dr. Shipman, are you doing something like this or you don't give a fuck?
Pretty sure most of my clothes are destroyed. Well,
Are you obfuscating or
they're
are you
in,
just
they're in tatters, and I'm wearing like random boots and body armor.
Right.
So
Philippe, do you mention any of that to him or do you just let him go?
I'm just gonna go.
Well, I'm saying Philippe, do you let him go?
I am.
Whoa. Aren't
Yes?
you gonna make yourself a little tidier?
Do you have any clothes for me? I
You
mean, I
look-
can drop the shoes, have no shoes, and no body armor, and just be in tatters.
Take off the body armor. Take off the body armor.
Okay, I'll take the body armor off.
All
There
right.
is, somebody might know that there is some spare military clothes in the vehicle, like
it's talking.
pants and a jacket, socks,
need-
knees, and a pair of boots.
Dr. Shipman, if you would like to get changed, there is extra clothes here.
Okay, I'll go get changed.
Okay.
It's all military gear.
Yeah.
It's all snow camouflage.
I'll try and keep it as stripped down as possible.
Okay.
In fact, if you put it inside out, is it still white on the inside?
Probably is.
Just going with inside out clothes.
It's white with the dark color.
Like the dark lining.
Right. It's like a black lining instead.
It's reversible.
Right.
Wear them backwards with the tags at the front as well.
Are you actually going to wear your clothes inside out?
No. He's considering it.
Yeah, I am. I will.
Okay.
I
All right.
love it.
That's,
So good.
Doctor,
Yes.
you are aware that your clothes are inside out, are you not?
It does look pretty loopy.
Yes, I am aware.
You am aware,
Yes.
and you're going to go in there. I give up. Come on, let's get it over.
Hey,
with.
there's probably weirder people dressed weirder than this.
I highly doubt it. Okay.
Let's go.
Right. So you go marching up to the doors and you push your way in. The door opens, and it's you immediately smell the smell of hops and beer as you go in this large room with a very tall ceiling. Looking around, you'll notice that the floor is black and white checkered. It's not as much of a dive as you thought from the outside. Tall tables. There are currently quite a lot of people in here, about 16 people in here right now. And they look around at you as you come in. One of them turns and looks over. They look back to each other and they continue talking. There's some music playing. There's a barman.
On Philippe, I will take your lead.
Evening?
Good evening. We weren't expecting anyone here tonight at this time.
We weren't expecting to be here at this time. So that makes you and I equal. Okay. So If you do not mind, we would like 3 rooms, please.
3 rooms.
3 rooms.
Just the 2 of you want 3 rooms between?
No,
you?
no. I've got some friends outside.
I see.
We're
3
on leave, and as you can see, he had a bit too much.
Oh, I see. Is this for short term or for long term? How long will you be staying?
Oh, for about 2 days. 2-3 days.
2-3 days? Yes, we have at a lull point right now. It's very strange, actually.
Okay. How much would that be?
He says, how many people altogether in the 3 rooms?
How many of us is there again?
6.
6 or 7?
6. 7. Sorry.
7 of you. I'm going to need your passports and everything. Details, please.
Bribery.
Here's he tallies up the amount of money and gives you a figure as well. It's about $400.
I think it's your department. And he moves shipment up.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna look at him and straight in the eyes and say, "You've already seen our passports."
Okay, so you can make your dominate check, please.
Please, worker, please. This isn't Philippe's head, please. If there is an Italian code out there,
1.
please do it now.
1
I'll use a
6.
willpower to get it to 2.
You can.
Oh,
Now,
and because 6 dice, that's another automatic success, right?
right. This is
So 3.
which level of discipline are you using?
I'm just using Mesmerize.
Mesmerize. Okay. This guy starts twitching. He's like, I've already seen your passport for $500. Just put your card here, please. I've already seen the passports. I don't. When did I see? Did I see the pass? I've already seen the pass.
Yes, I've already shown to you.
I see. Oh well, it's all gone through. Very good. Your room's on the 5th floor.
Oh, thank you very much.
Here's the keys. You can
Let us
use the
get-
elevator through there.
Thank you. I
Try
will
not to
just-
disturb anybody in the bottom levels because they have bigger rooms like dormitories where they stay.
Of course. Honestly. Excellent. Let's go.
And you off you trot. Right. You go back to the group.
All right. Sage,
Yes?
do not cry. We are going to have to get rid of this thing
What?
because it sticks out like your grandmother's backside on a Sunday morning.
You don't know my grandmother.
It means we need to ditch the truck.
I think what we should do is probably just bury it somewhere. Leave it. And then we can come back and find it. Because this is actually a pretty awesome vehicle that is going to help us get this.
Except
supplied.
when we park it here, if they're looking for us, it's going to be seen. There's
I'm
no
not saying that
person.
we park it here.
Where do you plan to put it?
We bury it somewhere else.
And we walk back?
Yes.
Good luck with that. I'm going inside. And she's gonna pick up a body bag, chuck a couple of guns in it, and then
If
just
we manage
leave. Just
if
in
we manage to-
case.
If we manage to bury this well enough, I could probably stay with the vehicle.
I will stay with you. I feel like that is probably a good idea. At least 2 people with truck, and then rest of us go inside.
Sounds good.
All right. So Sage and Rhea,
Yeah.
are going to go and bury the truck
Yep.
while Shipman, Alexis, and
Philippe.
Philippe
And Sienna.
and Sienna take a motel room.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. You managed to do this.
Good.
Should we have a little scene between Sienna? No, not Sienna.
Raya
Rhea. Yeah.
and Sage.
Rhea and Sage.
Ugh.
I feel that they have quite a few hours to pass together in this truck alone.
Do we?
Probably a few. Do we
It's
need
not
a
gonna
roll
be
for our
easy to
burying, or
find
are we
a-
alright?
You don't need to roll for your burying. I'm over that.
Fair enough. Cool. Good to know. If it's the same with you and me, I just needed a break from everybody else.
I completely agree. This is so nice, isn't it?
Yes, it's like a girls' night.
Yes. Would have been. Oh, actually, I'll go into the back. I'll get one of the circular blood things, and then we can just share it, like one would with alcohol.
Would you like to play drinking game? I don't know if it's the same amount of fun as when you used to be
Yes.
able to get drunk. That's one of the things that I needed to adjust to while I was not human anymore. You can't drink, you can't get drunk. Granted, I'm Russian, so didn't really get drunk anyway.
Let's play a drinking game. I'm going to put all the square bottles aside. Just bring out the circular ones. We can play.
Well, it's a circle of death.
Okay. It might be like the Never Have I Ever or two truths and a lie.
Oh, let's do that one then. I'm very good at that game. Do you want to go first, or would like me to go first?
You can go first.
I have special ops training.
Okay.
I was born in Munich. And I once wrestled a fish from the jaws of a bear.
Okay, well, I have to say that second one must be it, right? The second one must be a lie.
Yes, I was not born in Munich. I was born in a little place on outside of Russia.
Okay, I have to think of my own.
To be fair, it was relatively small bear, and the mother came in, and we were in trouble. There was at least 3 of us. We'd been fishing for the whole day. And then this stupid little polar bear comes out of nowhere and takes fish out of my hand. And I'm like, you little shit. And I went to go to back, and then there was a mama bear, and we were all like, oh God. But we managed to take it down. It was all right. There is a nice belt on the bottom of our cabin somewhere. Wow,
that's interesting. I never...
Only one of these things will lie.
Yeah.
Hey, Rhea has no backstory. I can make up whatever the fuck I want.
True that.
Your
Okay.
turn.
All right. So, Charlie, are you going to come back at her with a story, or am I going back to the other 3?
Yeah, I'm going to try and figure out something.
If you think about that for a minute, while we go and
I
find
think
out
that
what
sounds
these
good. Yeah.
guys are doing.
Thank you.
So,
She's
back
just
out
sitting
the
there going
hotel.
like, really?
Garth,
Hello.
where's Alexei?
Alexei, he will be chucking some duvets into the bath and trying to, like, I don't know, block himself into the bathroom for the night
Okay.
or
Philippe.
for the day.
I'm setting everything up for night and morning.
All right. For the day.
so,
Yeah.
Yeah, making sure everything's blocked, but not conspicuously.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Dr. Shipman?
I'll be lying on a bed.
And I'm
lying on
shutting the
bed.
curtains and stuff too in the room.
Okay.
Is there a radio somewhere in here?
There's a radio in that hotel, but you're not there.
Sienna is
Or
there.
Sienna is there. Sienna, okay.
I'm in both scenes.
Oh my God. All right, Sienna, you're there.
She's going to turn the radio on and find a nice station with some music, and she's just going to be dancing because she's drunk and she wants to have a good time. And I would like to get a willpower back, please.
Would you just what? Very good. A willpower point.
Whenever you truly have a good time and can fully express your exultation, perhaps if you enjoy a night of fun.
Are you truly enjoying yourself, though, is my question.
She's enjoying being drunk. She's enjoying listening to music. She's
It seemed
enjoying...
like these are desperate acts in the face of all sorts of nasty.
She's probably going to try and make one of the other guys dance with her.
I'll tell you what, if you can get one of the other guys to dance with you, then I'll give you a willpower point back.
Right. Okay, cool. Philippe.
Yeah.
I'm in need of a partner, and you're the most attractive man here.
Oh, gosh.
I'm in my own room, so
He looks at his window. Does it look like it's done?
Yep.
Dance. She's going to dominate him.
Okay. You didn't need to. He was going to do it anyway.
Was he? He didn't seem like he was.
Yep. He shuts the thing now he knows it's done, and he walks over to you,
Okay.
takes your hand, and start dancing.
Very good. So you're both going to make performance checks,
Yep.
charisma and performance.
Yep. I'm going to bomb, but never mind.
Garth. That's you.
5
Charisma
successes.
performance.
5 successes. Wow. Fuck me.
Pity no one's there to watch you.
Oh, so what? How many
Sounds
health
like
points
no one's
is Philippe
watching.
down to?
How? What?
Yeah, what
Uh,
kind of health is Philippe bound to? Otherwise, he's not lots of dice still.
Oh, I remember because
It's like
he
minus
healed
2, isn't
two. He healed 2 aggravated damage,
Heal
Yeah.
two. Cool.
and we'll take off 2 non-aggravated damage if he's taken any of those as well.
Cool.
Yeah.
What is he left with?
He's left with 2 aggravated and 1 normal.
Okay, so he's still pretty hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So Philippe, you're like half dead, not
Cool.
dead
Like-
anymore, but half dead.
Yeah.
He's rolling at a
Minus
Negative
2.
minus
So-
1.
Oh,
Minus
minus
one.
1.
Only
Oh.
minus 1. Okay.
All right. So
Okay.
now I've got that sorted out. One
They're
more.
both Toreadors.
2.
2 successes. Okay. Well, Philippe, it's remarkably not bad considering how fucked up you are right now. Dancing with your broodmate. Is that?
Okay.
No, she's not your broodmate, is
No.
it?
No, she should not.
She's a Toreador, but from a
Clanmate.
different strain.
Yeah.
Hang on, who are we talking about?
Sienna.
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 Kit
She's not,
is.
she's not a clanmate at all.
No.
She,
Oh, she
she's-
was
she's
technically.
a
she was.
clanmate, not a broodmate.
Yeah, she's a
Yeah.
clanmate or a broodmate.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Very good.
Do I get my willpower back?
Yeah.
Haha.
Do I get mine back for being tolerant?
To be tolerant.
Is that how you gain back willpower, by being tolerant of our antics?
I don't know how we get
It is
back.
not.
He's
I-
an architect. So what do you have to get your willpower point back? Philippe? With an architect, I think you've got to see something happen according to your plans or something.
Oh well, then I'm buggered because nothing here is happening.
sounds so
according to my
tough.
plan.
Well, if that's what you're planning for, then technically you're getting what you planned for. So
Yeah.
You might make it. It might be easier to switch your nature to your demeanor.
Mm.
I think
One
that back
day.
to front, you should have your caregiver aspect should be your nature
Alright.
because then
I'll
you will get your
flip that over.
business back faster. You'll never get willpower back as long as you're an architect.
Okay.
Things are too crazy.
No,
Yeah.
you're right.
Okay.
Have you come up with your true truths and a lie yet?
Yes, I have. Okay, so, I wait. How's this work?
So
I've
you
never.
tell one truth.
Yes,
and
yes.
Two lie. Well, two truths and one lie.
Okay. So, I've never sung for Prince Angelus. I have never had sex with Alan, or I have never been scared of succeeding this test bullshit we're doing right now.
I feel like all of those could be true. I'm going to say that you haven't had sex with Ellen.
That is actually incorrect.
Oh, spicy.
I haven't sung for Prince Angelus, but I would like to one day. I had sex with him. That was the last time I saw him, and I kind of miss him. And I'm incredibly scared of succeeding this because of the fact that we are probably going to not return the same way that we came back. We came here.
Tell
We're
me
going
about
to-
it. Last time I went on a mission with you guys, I turned into a vampire. What
Kind of no. That was two missions ago.
was the last one?
Well, we went to Twickenham.
Oh, true.
You
I
got
don't
turned
think
in
I was.
Oslo.
I wasn't there for that.
That's right.
Raya was not there for that.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were.
No, that was Parker.
Right, yes. I do get the two of you mixed up.
Yes, but I'm obviously a lot more good looking. Also female, so I'm not sure if I should be insulted or not.
Should we down these and then call it a night?
Sounds good.
Okay.
But it's been nice having this bonding moment with you.
I think so too.
And
Clink.
Right. You finish your- drink up your blood. Dr. Shipman, you're still laying on the bed?
Yeah, I think I'd be, to put this on you, I guess, trying to remember what has been implanted into my mind,
Right.
just to clarify it. Because
Yep.
for me personally, I switching out of this mind states back in Malky mode, I don't remember anything that
Okay.
happened out of that.
Okay.
But I remember you saying that I've had memories implanted into my head.
Right. So the ones that I described to you at the beginning of the last session are the ones that you recall. The most poignant one being the one that you, the conversation that you overheard whilst you were staked in front of these two vampires that were speaking to each other in this large domed room underground somewhere in that castle. You
All
think?
the stuff at that area, there's nothing else that's been put in there. It's mainly just that scenario.
It's mostly that scenario. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have any other special memories at
Okay,
this
cool.
point anyway. Nothing's triggered them if there are.
Okay. Cool. That's essentially what I'd be thinking about.
Okay. And you also would probably remember Philippe's picture,
Yeah.
which may or may not come back to your mind. That's up to you. Very good. In the meantime, Garth, what is Alexi doing?
I'd have the map out and in the bathroom on the floor, the map out and my laptop trying to make some kind of itinerary for us to get to where we're off to.
Okay.
Like, try and find appropriate places to spend the night out of the way.
All right. Fair call. Okay. So you make a perception and investigation check, please. Today is 12/12/21. Isn't that interesting?
-1 success.
-1 success. Oh dear. You're having trouble. You're having trouble kind of matching the computer maps with the physical maps, which is causing you a little bit of discrepancy and concern at this point. So you're not sure how you're going to get around that. Maybe you've got some ideas in and out of character.
I'll ponder it when I wake up. I'm going to put my stuff on charge and go get some sleep.
All right, fair
Put
call.
my phone and laptop and camera on charge.
All right. Philippe, how are you going to go to sleep?
I'm gonna check outside first before I go to sleep.
Great idea.
See if
Okay.
everything's all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you make a perception
I
check?
tell Alexi I'm going to do that.
Okay, so you tell Alexi you're going to go outside. You go
Check the
down.
perimeter.
Go
pretty
down the
much.
stairs to the bar.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you make a perception check for Alexi? Can you do that as
Yep.
he goes down the stairs?
2 successes.
Okay, Philippe, as you get down the stairs, you can hear this talking over a radio sound. And then you hear somebody talking to the barman, you think?
Yeah.
You get down the stairs and you can see there's two policemen, a man and a woman, standing there talking to the barman.
Okay.
And
Heighten my senses to hear them.
okay, they seem to be talking about an armored vehicle. And he's saying, I didn't see an armored vehicle, didn't know what their vehicles were that came, but there's a new people staying here tonight. Might be them. Do you want me to get them for you? He says probably best be a good idea. And so one of the cops and this dude start walking in your direction towards the stairs that go up to the room.
Okay, I try and get ahead of them.
You're already ahead of them.
Yeah. I go to the room real
All right.
quick.
Yep, you get to the room.
We're going to be visited by the police.
Shit.
What?
We're going to be visited by the police.
Uh,
Apparently, they're looking for an armored vehicle.
Obfuscate.
Go open the door.
Hello,
Can I help you?
police.
Yes,
Hello.
I can see that. What do you want?
He looks at you. He says, "You have an identification?"
Yes. No. I
What-
seem to have lost my purse.
Right, you need to sit down over there, please, madam.
Okay.
These
And
two
she's-
cops come in. The barman stands back at the door. Cops come in and they look around at everything that you have laying out here. Now, where are the guns?
They were in the body bag that I put underneath the bed.
That's where your guns are.
Yes.
Mine
Where's
are in the
everybody
car.
else's guns? You're in the car, the vehicle. Okay, so it's with them. Okay, Shipman, do you have any fucking guns laying around?
No, I don't have any weapons.
Okay, and Philippe, you.
No, I didn't bring a weapon to this place.
Okay, they look around. They say, "How did you get here? We didn't see a vehicle parked out the front that's yours."
Taxi.
Which taxi company did you come here with?
The yellow one.
They look at each other. We don't have a yellow taxi company. This is not New York.
Oh. Might have been black.
They look at each other again. Where is your identification, madam?
I am sorry. She is drunk. She is drunk, as you can see.
I'm
They
gonna
look at
cast
you.
awe.
You have an identification?
No, my identification was taken by the people in the armored car.
So you met the people in the armored car.
Yes, and they took all our identification and everything.
And what have you done since then?
Trying to find a place to get shelter in. It is cold outside, and I was going to get in contact with you. Police, I mean.
You didn't think to call the police straight away?
I was not, it has never happened to me before.
Garth, can you make a persuasion check for Philippe, please? Charisma and persuasion.
And do I have all?
I think you do have all.
I'm gonna cast
awe a little
awe
bit.
as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Would subterfuge be persuasion or adequate?
I am sorry, I am just an artist and I do not know how to handle these things when people
Persuasion.
do
There's
these
no
things.
persuasion.
Am I just not seeing persuasion?
There's no
Charisma,
persuasion.
No persuasion. Oh,
Ah.
okay. Subterfuge.
Difficulty 7. Oof.
Oh wow.
One success for Philippe.
One success for Philippe.
And Alex is slowly packing his computer and phone and stuff back up, ready to run.
These cops, they take out their weapons, and they say, "Look, I need you to put your hands up, please. We're going to take you down to the station. You're under arrest. We'll
What?
sort this out. I'm sure if everything is fine as you say it is, everything will come out in the wash. But for now, I'm taking you to the
Are we
station."
going to a warm place?
They laugh at each other.
I'm gonna use input command. What is it? Mesmerize. I'm gonna implant a thing in their mind. Leadership and manipulation. What is their willpower, please?
7.
Manipulation and leadership. 7.
Come on. You gotta do this. Come on.
Difficulty 7. Please, God. You're gonna spend a willpower point, by the way.
Okay.
3 successes plus a
Okay,
willpower point, so that's 4 successes.
So which cop is this on? A or B? The man or the woman?
The one that's been talking.
Okay, the man.
And the suggestion I'm going to put in his mind is drunk tourists are so fucking useless. Probably don't know anything.
How do you say this? What do you say? Because there's got to be an actual command.
Do I have to say it out loud?
Yeah.
You may uncontact as a plan or play it as you need.
Just
She's
remember
gonna
what Philippe just said.
She's gonna stand up and she's got her hands up. She's gonna walk towards him. She's gonna put her hand on his shoulder and she's just gonna look at him.
Yep.
In her like drunken super. She's just like, I'd really just like to sleep. It's my first time in this country, and I'm so sorry, but I lost my bag, and I'm really just so tired, and he's fucking useless, and I don't know what's happening.
Right. Okay, but when do you say drunk tourists?
I'm like she was saying, I'm drunk and I'm a tourist,
So you're
and I'm
just
just
putting that. Okay, so you're saying, I
yeah,
get,
it's just going through, and that's what it is, and
Right.
implanting the mind.
okay, and you rolled 3 successes for that.
4 plus my willpower
4
point.
successes. All right. And the other guy, the lady's like, well, then you should like it where we're going. Then it's nice and clean and tidy. Come on, let's go.
Did the man think it or no?
He seems to be like, okay, so they're drunk tourists, but apparently they're still going to lock you up, but despite being drunk tourists, that you need a lesson in how to treat, how to work around this kind of area.
I'm gonna sit up,
Mhm.
still lying down, and I'm gonna look at that guy in the eyes and say, "Come back in 2 days."
Come back tomorrow.
I'll
Okay,
use a willpower point as well.
okay, hilarious.
That's awesome.
Come back in 2 days.
3.
Nice.
Oh well, 4.
4 successes. Fuck me.
No, just
okay.
3, right?
3.
I got
Um,
auto success, right?
The guy
No,
walks
nice.
out.
No, it's,
Guy-
it's
The guy just walks out. The woman looks at him like, Jacques, where are you going? Jacques,
3's fine then.
detective, you can't just, what? She walks out after him. And
I lie back down.
Philippe, you've got a pair of handcuffs kind of hanging on the back of your wrist right now on your
I'm
left
gonna
wrist, but your
close.
right hand's not been locked up yet.
Gonna
Okay.
close the door.
Okay, well,
What were you thinking about mentioning an armored truck? What was
use
the
your
point?
bloody imagination, for crikey's sake. If we're the ones that get taken by them, then we must be innocent of something, because you weren't going to come up with anything else, were you?
It was
Being
easy.
drunk is nothing here.
Oh, but it would have been. It's so
This
much
is a
better.
tourist spot.
Yes, we're tourists. We're drunk. We don't need
plug
to
my
know
stuff back
anything
into
about
charge.
They
it.
won't.
An
They'll
armored
take
truck.
us. They'll take us straight to prison.
They had no idea that we knew anything about it until you said it. What was the point?
They have. Look here. Oh, you lot just do what you want to do. I don't give a fuck. And he leaves. He leaves. He's had enough of this shit. He's
Sienna
had
goes and just
fucking
lies
enough.
down on the bed.
I'm gonna start starfishing.
Can you lock the door?
You got
And I
like
go back to bed.
you've got like 3 bedrooms there. Who's
We've all just gone
Well,
into
we
the
ended up in the same one.
Philippe, where do you go?
got 2 other choices?
At the moment, he really doesn't give a fuck. He's had enough of the whole thing. Because, he just doesn't give a fuck. Because he's a toreador and he was an artist. And now he's in this shit and dodging bullets all the bloody time. And what's he dodging bullets for?
Fair enough.
So
So you don't get hit.
he knows that too. But the thing is, he's tired. He's had enough. He's been shot at. He's been blown to bits. He's been, he's not an action character. So he's pissed off. And everything he seems to think of is the wrong thing. Nobody trusts him. So why should he give a fuck what happens to the rest of you?
Sure.
So nobody trusts him. Nobody needs his help, apparently. So he's gonna go. He's gonna go and find a hotel and go into it.
Okay, well, it is 10 past 10, and we leave with Philippe leaving this hotel out into the dark and the snow very late in the evening.
Yep. Just would like to apologize, Barry. It was definitely a Sienna thing, not a me.
You're so mean to Barry.
No,
Role play.
It's too much for Philippe. I mean, he was
Yeah.
an artist 1 minute,
And
and
then he
that's all
was-
he ever did. He was just an artist. And now suddenly people are shooting at him and he doesn't know what's going on,
Fair enough. Kit had a mental breakdown. Well aware of this.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much.
There you go. Well, hopefully, despite the malcontent from Philippe, hopefully you guys still had some fun.
Hopefully you
Yeah.
get a better tent, Philippe.
You could have just like stormed off and gone to the next room.
I think we bought, I think we bought like 3 rooms in
an
this
artist.
hotel.
We did.
We all
Dramatic.
standed up in the same one.
Yeah, that's right. You're dramatic, right? Yeah.
He might just go for a wander around and then go
We're
back
gonna
to
get
like, a
a,
different room.
Oh shit, it's cold.
Well, we
Let's get like a
got
home
rooms,
detention
haven't
bracelet
we?
for Barry's next character for when he inevitably storms off again. We can find him.
He's still got a handcuff on his wrist as well. This is the best part, is he just leaves and he's got a handcuff on half of the
Fashion.
wrist.
Right.
It's a fashion statement.
He's also gonna check where those cops are going, actually.
Okay.
That's another thing that comes to his mind, because one of them's wandered off, the other one is following, but she hasn't been touched, he doesn't think. So he's following to where they go and what happens, because they might get more cops.
Right. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
we'll keep that in mind. Keep
Yeah.
that moment in mind. And we shall end here. Thank you all for your time and patience. Hope you all had some fun. And we continue the adventures of Sage and friends.
Sage and friends.
Sage and friends.
Sage the leader and friends.
Or
I am hardly a
and
leader.
It's the bitch squad. That's what's happening.
Shipman's Teddy Bears.
Aw,
I don't
Pretty
know.
cute.
What's the name of this group? I don't know.
bitches.
Yeah.
Bitches,
Bitches.
bitches we pray.
Misfits.
Bitches. We are bitches. Bitches we pray.
Misfits.
We are bitches.
Yeah.
I don't know why you guys are so dysfunctional, to be honest. I mean, you did some amazing things together as a group, and without all of you, you would have not been able to do them. I mean, Barry shot the helicopter down. Sage drove off the falling freaking ice shit that could have easily killed you all. All of you have done something at some time or another here that has kept you all alive. Why can't we all just get along?
Because we don't have.
We're all vampires.
We don't have Bishop or Kit shouting out orders for everyone to get in
'Cause
line. They lost the people that keep you together.
We all
Right.
have the ability to think of everyone individually.
I know, I'm
and
like
with
the
their own
least
different
dysfunctional.
personalities. So
But don't forget, they've still got their human nature too. It's not their human nature isn't exactly gone.
I mean, Philippe
is-
committed diablerie twice.
There is another element here. Who here has had their 3 drops towards the master so far?
Me.
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
it's me.
okay. Well, from your point of view, it may or may not occur to you, but if it does occur to your character, these other members here are literally candidates for the organization which you two have already blood bonded yourselves into. So there is some amount of loyalty just based on that fact.
I just see them as a
I haven't
a
been
means
horrible
an-
to anybody, really.
a means to an end, but also I like most of them. So-
To be fair, Sage
Both.
and Lexi are like the only people that are getting along.
Well, no, I get along with everyone. I'm just a loner character. I don't
Get along
I
with the
just keep
doctor
everyone
and
at
with
arm's
Raya
length sort
as
of thing.
well.
Yes, Raya had a bonding moment with Sage. She's only 1 point bonded because she didn't get the second one. Well, she didn't get the first one, so she's only 1 point bonded.
Right.
Other than
Um,
Philippe being a huge wuss and having a photo of my sister, he hasn't done too much wrong to me.
Well, it wasn't a photo, it was a painting.
A painting, sorry,
He painted her before he even met you.
Hmm.
I have like about a long list of reasons for why Sage doesn't trust Philippe, but it's gotten worse.
Well, that needs to come out in the wash at some point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I plan to, but it's really hard to do that when I'm driving a car.
Right.
And-
If it doesn't get resolved,
turn
I can
around
see
one
Philippe getting very upset soon.
yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
Upset vampires.
Yeah,
frenzy.
It's bad.
No,
too.
he frenzies regardless. And that's one of the things, to be honest. It's constantly Have you ever had like someone around that you're just concerned about your safety around?
Yep, I'm no longer friends with them.
So yeah, well that's what it feels like for Sage. You pretty much you have a grenade right next to your bed. And it's ready to go off at some point and then diabolarize you.
Right.
And then you're nothing.
It'll be good. It's going to be interesting.
Yes.
But this will be
Goodbye,
next
ladies.
week. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Russell. Thank you,
You're welcome.
everyone.
Thank you all.
See you tomorrow.
Have a good
See
night.
you.
Yeah,
See you
and
tomorrow, Barry.
See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.